Rebound taken away by Lincoln, throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's the buzzer! And congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clarkrange wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. And welcome to Livingston Academy as we're set for basketball action. Get a little bit of a late start tonight. They had a carbon monoxide problem before the game couldn't get in to get started on time. But hopefully the game's going to tip off here in just a few minutes as we got Clarkrange and Livingston. Should be a great night of basketball action. Single A versus double A in this one as we're getting ready to tip off here in just a moment. This first game will pit the Lady Buffaloes against the Livingston Lady Wildcats, who have struggled this season. We'll talk about that. Plus, we'll take a look at who else is in action tonight. We'll take a look at some college action coming up, the history between these two teams. Livingston has a unique history. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about some other things. All that's coming up right now on the Progressive pregame show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Now, some other big games going on tonight as well. We talked about that a moment ago. We'll take a look at those. Plus, we'll look at some college basketball action coming up. All that's right here on the Progressive pregame show. Don't go anywhere. Clarkrange and Livingston coming up.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Back here we're set for girls basketball action coming up. Some other games around the area tonight. Watertown is at Jackson game. That's a District 7A team. Jackson game. Watertown, of course, now District 8 AA. You got DeKalb County and Bledsoe coming up on tomorrow night. Clarkrange going on the road tomorrow night to Red Bull and Springs. That's going to be a big District 7A battle. And then York will be at Cumberland County. You can hear that live here on WDEB in a non-district matchup. Pickett County is going to be at Clay County. You can hear that on Twin Lakes cable channel 954 tomorrow night. Delane allowed the call on that one, and that one's out of 7A. Then you got Central Magnets at Cannon County. Cookville is at Smith County. Monterey's at Trousdale County. Jackson County's at Gordonsville. Those are a couple of 6A games. And Bradley Central is at Stone Memorial tomorrow night. Let's take a final break, then we'll come back and look at some college basketball, junior college action coming up here tomorrow night. We'll take a look at that.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here at Livingston Academy, we're set for girls basketball action in just a moment. Some junior college action coming up tomorrow night. Now, actually, the Rome State Raiders and Lady Raiders hosting State State tonight. But tomorrow night it's going to be girls-only matchup as Spartanburg Methodist comes to town. They're looking for some revenge as the Lady Raiders went to Spartanburg and beat Spartanburg at their place. So the Lady Pioneers will be coming up looking for a win tomorrow night at Harriman. So if you get a chance to check that one out, be sure to go check it out tomorrow night. Well, we're getting set for girls action here. Thank you for joining us for the Progressive pregame show. I want to thank our sponsors for our live broadcast of Clarkrange and York Basketball. York tomorrow night, as York will be at Cumberland County. You got Fitness Farmers Co-op, First Volunteer Bank, Dairy Queen of Jamestown, Mike Cross, Fitness County Executive, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall's Family Pharmacy, Jamestown Family Chiropractic, Condition Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes Telephone, Mithrift Pharmacy, Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, Pizza Hut of Jamestown. You got Tanoba Healthcare of Jamestown, Casey's Frontier Chevrolet, Gary Maxwell Insurance, and Clarkrange Drug Center, as well as State Senator Ken Yeager and State Representative Kelly Keesland, our sponsors for our live broadcast of Clarkrange and York Basketball. We're a couple of minutes away from this one tipping off. Let's take a quick time out for a word from our game time sponsors, and then we'll be back for more here in just a moment.
The decorations are up, the tree is trimmed, and all I want for Christmas is on repeat. With Twin Lakes Broadband, we'll keep you streaming all season long. From movies to music, we'll keep you connected and entertained. And when you add or upgrade to 12 megabits per second or higher broadband from Twin Lakes, you'll get a free all-new Fire HD 8 tablet. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. To upgrade your service or to learn more, stop by any of our 7 local offices or visit us online at twlakes.coop. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all areas.
Interest Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
And back here at Livingston Academy, we're getting set for our national anthem and opening ceremonies here in just a moment. We apologize for getting home a bit late, but due to the carbon monoxide leak here in the school gym, they had the gym closed off. Got in here a little bit late. We're going to tip the game off at regular time, so that's good for both teams. Both going to play at 6 o'clock now. Of course, Clarkrange got a big trip tomorrow night to Red Bull and Springs, and Livingston, I think, has the night off. We're going to take a quick time out, and then we'll be back in just a minute.
It's me, Cherie Sells here, and I want you to stop driving a car that turns your stomach. So chuck it during my leftover exchange sale, and you could get up to $5,000 more than it's worth. Plus, don't let bad credit leave you napping on the couch. If you're snoozing, you're losing. My For the People credit approval process is a feast of approvals. I'm Cherie Sells, your dealer for the people. Feast your eyes on all the cars at kcchevy.com. We're the dealership in the cow pasture. Hurry, this deal's done on November 30th.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Vehicle purchase price affects actual trade allowance.
The warmth and love surrounding this time of the year is a joy to be savored with family and friends. It is a time to give and share. Hello, I'm Keita from Jamestown Family Chiropractic, wishing you the best this season has to offer. Should you need us, call 931-287-2077. We're located at 408 South Main Street, Suite C.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
And we're getting set now for our starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Lady Buffaloes of Clarkrange, they come in with the same 5. So let's meet your Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. They'll be starting with one half of double trouble. That is Kaylee Bundy, and then Cassie Bundy, the 2 freshmen, followed by Gracie Bush. Got to have a big night shooting the ball tonight. You got no Charity Crabtree, and then your final starter is the H-bomb, Hannah Garrett, getting ready to take on Livingston Academy in this one. And Livingston Academy for Livingston. They will start with number 32, Carson Hammock. Or number 22, Aaliyah Parker. Carson Hammock. They've got number 23, Amy Rogers. Going to be starting Emily Jean, number 4, and I think, let's see, I missed one of the starters on that one. She comes out for the LA Cats here in just a moment. Minute under the coach of, under the direction of Coach Leslie Riddle. Longtime head coach here at Livingston Academy, a legend in her own right, and then she's going against the living legend himself, Lamar Rogers, who is a Hall of Famer. So we're set for basketball action here. It's going to be Clarkrange and Livingston. Here to tip off in just a moment. I'm trying to see the one I missed. I'm thinking it was either Callie Johnson. Let's see. It's going to be number 4. Can't see the only one I can't see on the far side. Number 20. That is Carson or Brady. Brady and Milton. And the opening tip goes to Livingston Academy. They'll work it up quickly. Number 22, she'll bring it out. That is Parker. Parker going to swing it out front to Jean. Jean down the corner to Parker once again. Parker with the basketball, working it. Gives it over to big number 23. That is Rogers. Rogers will leave it to the right side now, driving in. Kicking it back out front, knocked away and stolen away. As Garrett comes up with, here goes the Lady Buffaloes. Monday with it, gives it off to Garrett. Garrett over to Crabtree. Crabtree left side this time to Bush. Down to Cassie Monday. Cassie will bring it back top of the court. Cassie going to drive through, kicking across court to Crabtree, out to Bush, back to Crabtree. Crabtree going to drive the baseline, and she's going to be bumped, and that's going to go against number 23, Amy Rogers. Rogers will pick up foul number 1. And the first foul of the ball game. That's Clarkrange working in on their own end. 7:21 left to go in the first quarter. It will be bringing it in Garrett. Garrett going to lob it out front to Kaylee Monday. Kaylee Monday with the basketball. Kaylee going to drive in, pulls up, looks for some help, gives it out to Crabtree. Crabtree drives in, gives it over to Garrett. Garrett back up front to Cassie Monday, and the Lady Buffaloes reset it. Cassie Monday with the basketball, drives in, has it stripped away, it's still on the floor though, and she gets it right back. Gives it over to Kaylee. Kaylee will fire the 3, no good. Long rebound ran down by Bush. Gracie with the basketball, back up front now to Kaylee Monday. Kaylee with the basketball. Takes the left side. She's going to drive all the way in, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled by Livingston's Parker. Parker with the ball. Double team almost has it stolen. That's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Double trouble causing the turnover, causing the out of bounds play for Livingston Academy. Parker will work it in this time to Hammock. Hammock with the basketball. Hammock going to bring it up against Crabtree. As Crabtree is staying with Hammock. Hammock with the basketball. Looks for some help. Gives it over now to number 4, Jean. Jean with the basketball. Goes over to Parker. Parker right side goes down low to Hammock. Hammock going to work it in. Came back out to Parker for a 3. No good. Rebound Gracie Bush. And here come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange pushing it up court. They'll send it over left side to Garrett. Garrett's going to drive down in, backs it out, kicks it off to Monday. Monday will drive the lane, put it up. No good. Rebound brought down this time by Milton. Milton to Parker. Parker to Jean. Jean to Milton. And back over now to number 20. That is Milton with Brady Milton with the basketball. Gives it up to Jean. Jean with the basketball. Brings it back top of the key. Sends it over to Parker. Left side back up front now to Jean. Over to Milton. Back at Hammock. I should say Hammock with the basketball. Now to Milton. Now they'll give it off to Hammock. Hammock working it, and Hammock is going to be fouled, and that I believe is going to go against Crabtree. Crabtree going to be called.
We got Charity Crabtree's first of the ball game, and Crabtree will get teams first as well.
Come in now to Hammock. Hammock going to dish it off to Milton. Milton lays it up, missed him. Milton had the layup, but couldn't get it to go, and Clarkrange with the board. Clarkrange with the basketball, they'll bring it the other way. Still no score in this one, but the basketball is Monday, and Monday's going to be bumped by Milton. That's going to be Brady Milton's first, team second. Parker to work it in, and we're going to foul away. We're going to foul away from the ball. I believe Crabtree.
Crabtree going to be called for the personal. Charity Crabtree has two now. Crabtree with two, and she'll sit down as the ball comes into Hammock. Over now quick. They'll take it to Milton. Milton with the basketball. Milton drives down in, and we're going to have a foul on Stover. Stover just gets in the ball game, picks up her first personal. Reese picks up her first of the ball game, and with 4:49 left to go here in the first quarter, it's still scoreless.
Your comfort in my
Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Back to action. Still no score in the ball game. Slow start for both these squads, as it's right now going to be Livingston basketball underneath their own basket. Work it in. Looking, works it into Parker. Parker going to key back out front to Milton. Milton's going to drive. Milton's going to have her shot blocked and come away with Clarkrange's Garrett. Out to Monday. Monday going to take it all the way to Rack. Put it up, no good. Rebound Hammock. Hammock with the rebound, and Clarkrange still can't score. And now we got a foul on Clarkrange. Foul's going to be on Reese, and Reese has come in. She's picked up two. She come in for Crabtree, who has two. Ball comes into Parker. Parker double team, kicks it back out front. Now in the corner to Jean. Jean for a three, no good. Rebound Clarkrange. Coming up will be Hannah Garrett. Pass up to Bush. Tracy with the basketball, fires for three, and finally we get a break in the scoring as Clarkrange finally gets one to drop. Back the other way now will come Milton. Milton's going to be fouled by Monday. And the way they're calling fouls in this first quarter, they'd be lucky if anybody's left to play by the four. As now Parker will bring it in, works it into Jean. Jean with the ball. Jean drives over the left side, tried to go down inside, kicked away by Garrett, and back to Livingston Academy. Got a big district game tomorrow night. They got Red Bull and Springs at Red Bull and Springs, one of the toughest places to go to. And now the ball comes in Hammock. Hammock gives it over this time to Hammock with the ball. Now we'll take it up, no good. Rebound Parker, and Parker goes floor. And now Hammock goes floor. Now it's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Bodies hitting the floor everywhere. No call on it. As it will be to work it in now will be Livingston, but picked off by Cassie Monday. Cassie with the steal, gives it over to Kaylee. Back to Cassie. Cassie going to drive in, kick it out to Garrett. Garrett for a three, no good. And on the rebound, we got a foul on somebody. They're going to call that one against Clarkrange's Cassie Monday, or Kaylee Monday, her second. So that's going to walk Southern in, and we're in bonus situation with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. So Brady Milton will be out of the line trying to get to Livingston Academy on the scoreboard. 3-0 to score. We played almost a little bit over 5 minutes now. The rebound on the missed free throw. Livingston still can't buy one. Stover up quickly to Monday. Cassie Monday with the basketball. Gives it down to Garrett in the corner. Garrett with the basketball. Garrett trying to drive baseline, backs up, looks for some help. Now get inside to Monday. Monday puts it up good. She's fouled. Cassie Monday with two, and she'll go to the line for the natural three. And that one's going to go against number 4, Emily Jean, her first. That's the 14th foul on Livingston Academy. As Cassie Monday goes down for the natural three. Free throw short, no good. Rebound is by Parker. Parker throws it out, almost had it stolen. Throws it cross court, now stolen by Stover, and Stover's got her third personal. Stover with her third personal in this first quarter, and that means Crabtree's got to come back in. This may be a game of attrition in this one. Who's got anybody left playing by the end of the ball game? by the end of the ball game. As now at the line will be Parker, and that is right now for Clarkrange. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18 fouls here in this first quarter. Parker at the line, free throw good, and finally Livingston gets on the scoreboard. First basket or first point of the night, not real basket of the night. The first free throw. Second one, good as well. It's a 5-2 ball game. Clarkrange by 3. They'll work it up in the front court to Garrett. Garrett with the basketball, drive, stops, looks for Smith, gives it out to Cassie Monday. She'll drive in, lay it up, short. Rebound pulled down by Hammock. Hammock going to give it over to number 21. A long pass up to Parker. Parker going to drive, stop, and pop. That's going to be short. Rebound knocked around, and Gracie Bush comes up, and we're going to foul on Parker. Folks, this game may take 6 or 7 hours at the rate it's going right now. We're just keep calling this many fouls. We're going to be here all night until somebody runs out of players, I guess. As we're at 3:11 left to go here in the quarter. It's 5-2. Clarkrange leads it by 3 as Monday brings it across the timeline. Gives it over to Cassie Monday, over to Kaylee. Now off to Bush. Bush out to Crabtree. Crabtree with the basketball. Crabtree goes left side to Monday. She'll fire the 3 ball, no good. Rebound taken away by Livingston Academy. They're going to give this one over now to Parker. Parker back cross court to Melton. Melton leaves it now for Jean. Jean with the basketball. Getting ready to come in number 1, Crank. And now Cassie Money takes it away. And Jean fouls her. And we're going to have a timeout. I hope they don't call any fouls during the timeout, but here we go. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Well, back here we've got 2:39 left to go in the first quarter, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball and the lead. Has a lot of fouls being called in this first one, folks. They'll give it over to Crabtree. Crabtree looking inside now. Can't get inside. Works it back up front. Leave it for Cassie Monday, and she'll reset it. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie over now to Crabtree. Crabtree with it, and there's another foul. You got to expect that one. Well, we were trying to decide, but the rate this one's going, folks, it won't be at least that far a trip for Clarkrange to go from here to Red Bowling tomorrow night. As coming in the ball game now is going to be big number 33, Susanna Hayes. Hayes going to come in for the first time. She's got some height on her. Now the ball comes in to Crabtree. Crabtree's going to be fouled by Hammock. Hammock picks up her first of the night, and Crabtree will go to the line. I'm beginning to think that carbon monoxide's still in here, folks. This game's going here in this first quarter. Crabtree free throw is good. No Charity makes it a 4-point Clarkrange advantage. And Crabtree will have one more.
Yeah, you really caught 15.
15 fouls between the two teams here in this first quarter. I hope Blevins and Cantrell are ready to suit up. They may need them before the night's over, as the Clarkrange managers may have to come in and play some. And she's got one more shot. All that to let us know we got one more shot on this. Still got a stoppage in play. And now back to the line goes Crabtree. Second one's good. 7-2 your score here in the first quarter of play with 2:21 left to go in the quarter. Ball comes in this time to Hammock. Hammock going to take it back over to number 1. That is Crank, and Crank throws it away. Picked off by Kaylee Monday. Over to Gracie Bush. She'll fire the 3. Good. Gracie Bush with the hot hand in this first quarter. Got 6. And Clarkrange now leads by 8. Now Clarkrange is steal. Monday with the basketball. Cassie tries to get out and travel on Monday as Hammock. Good defense that time. Well, that was a shocker. They didn't call a foul on that one. as it's going to be Livingston taking a timeout. Timeout on the floor with $1:59 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a 10-2 Clarkrange lead.
It's me, Cherie Sells here, and I want you to stop driving a car that turns your stomach. So chuck it during my leftover exchange sale, and you could get up to $5,000 more than it's worth. Plus, don't let bad credit leave you napping on the couch. If you're snoozing, you're losing. My For the People credit approval process is a feast of approvals. I'm Cherie Sells, your dealer for the people. Feast your eyes on all the cars at kcchevy.com. We're the dealership in the cow pasture. Hurry, this deal's done on November 30th.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Vehicle purchase price affects actual trade allowance.
And back here, we've got $1:59 left to go here in quarter number one. It's a 10-2 Clarkrange lead. Livingston Academy yet to hit a basket. They've got a couple of free throws, and surprisingly not more free throws. We already had 15 fouls called here in the first quarter. And this quarter has gone by slower than an Amish drive-by at this point. Here we go. It's going to be Livingston Academy with the basketball. They'll work it in this time to Hammock. Hammock with the ball. Hammock gives it up to number 21. That is Asbury who brings it in front court. Asbury just checked in. Gives it over, knocked away from Hammock. Stolen by Monday. Monday will put it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, knocks the floor, keeps the dribble, and she's going to be tied up. And both players going to the floor as it'll be a jump ball. Goes to Clarkrange on the all-name possession. And there, Clarkrange in a tussle there. And now here comes Pierce. Lexi going to check in. Clarkrange looking to work it in. They'll throw it out front to Crabtree. Crabtree gives it off to Monday. Monday going to drive in, takes the runner. Good. Kaylee Monday with two. Lady Buffaloes now up by a dozen as going to the floor is number 21 timeout called by Livingston Academy. And that'll be a timeout with $1:28 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take it with them.
Gig broadband from Twin Lakes means fast. No, we're not talking about you just ran a 6-minute mile fast. We're talking you just ran a 6-minute mile on top of a cheetah on top of a rocket fast. Seriously. With gig broadband speeds from Twin Lakes, we'll keep over 7 devices connected at once with no buffering. Plus, speeds this fast means you can download your favorite 2-hour HD movie in 25 seconds. And your favorite
Livingston Academy just having all kinds of trouble getting the ball off the floor as they're really struggling against this pressure of the Clarkrange. And now Lexi Pierce checks in for Garrett. Lexi can come in. She can add some instant offense in this one. Has set to bring it in will be Crank. Crank looking. Now throws it into number 33, and she steps out of bounds with it. 33, Hayes stepped out of bounds with it. So Susanna Hayes turns it over. And Clarkrange with the basketball. He'll work it over to Kaylee Monday, back to Cassie Monday. Cassie Monday with this one. Cassie going to drive in, give it out to Crabtree. Crabtree will fire the free ball, no good. The rebound pulled, and we got a foul on Clarkrange underneath. And that one's going to go against Kaylee Monday, and that's going to be her third personal. So Monday picks up foul. We'll walk to the other end now, and going to the line will be number 3. That is Leah Kate Melton. Leah Kate Melton will go in to the line, and now Chloe will come in. Chloe Howard checks in for the first time. And at the line is Melton. First one good. She'll have one more. And back to the line. 1:11 left to go in the quarter. Second one is no good. Rebound to Howard. Howard turns around though and is tied up by Hammock. Howard tied up by Hammock as Hammock come in from behind, ties her up, and go back to Livingston Academy. On the all-name possession. 69 seconds left to go in this first quarter. It will be to bring it in, number 2. They'll work it in this time down the corner to Hammock. Hammock going to try to take it up and under. No good, but we're going to have a foul on Clarkrange. And who's that one going to go against? That one's going to go, I believe, against Howard, I believe. Chloe's going to pick up her first of the ball game. Hammock at the line. Free throw rolls and drops. Carson Hammock gets a shooter's hop on that one. We'll get one more. Garrett going to come back in. Howard will come out. Clarkrange on top, 12-4. Second one, good. Hammock hits both ends of it. And it's a 12-5 ball game. Ball comes in to Cassie Mundy. Cassie going to bring it in the front court all by herself. Drive down, tries to get over to Garrett and threw it away. Pass a little offline. Goes out of bounds and Clarkrange turns it over. Now here comes some full court pressure by the Lady Buffaloes. Crank's going to work it in this time to Hammock, back to Crank. Now they'll send it up quickly to number 3, Milton. Now back over to Hammock. Carson Hammock with the basketball. Hammock driving down, and we're going to have a foul on Monday. And that's Cassie Mundy's first. 46 seconds left to go in this first quarter, folks. And this first quarter's taking us almost a half an hour. And at the line, Hammock, first one no good this time. Line drive to the front of the iron, no good. Second one, good. She hits 1 out of 2, and that makes it a 6-point ball game. Clarkrange's Monday with the basketball. Cassie going to bring it up, gives it up to Crabtree. Crabtree looking to bring it on across, does. Crabtree going to be double teamed, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Hammock. That'll be her second. And now getting ready to come in, number 20, Brady Melton will come in. Hammock will go out as Charity will step to the line. If you just tuned in, folks, yeah, we're still in the first quarter. Free throw good. There has been a total of 18 fouls called in this first quarter. As back of the line will be Crabtree. Second one, good. 14-6. Clarkrange on top now with the basketball is Melton. Melton gives it over to Crank. Crank with the basketball, and Crank brings it up, almost turns it over. Melton with the ball. Melton against Monday, drives in the front court, kicks it down low to Hayes, and Hayes is going to put it up in. And finally, Livingston gets their first basket of the ball game. And that with about 20 seconds left to go. And now Clarkrange the other way. Garrett wide open for the layup. A good ball movement by the Lady Buffaloes. They get it right back. With the ball now, Melton. Melton trying to work it up. Lobs it up to number 3. Knocked away, stolen. Pierce comes up with it. Pierce has got it. Pierce is going to let the time run out. And mercifully, we're through one, folks. So we have got one quarter done. And at the end of one, it is 16-8, Clarkrange. And back here, we had a little bit of a problem there. Lost our connection for just a moment.
Of the DQ $5 lunch.
We'll be back right after this.
Plus a sundae. For just $5. We each got chicken strips, fries, and a drink. Plus a sundae. Talk about a full tray. Plus a sundae. That's some sweet math. Plus a sundae.
Yeah, a sundae. I say that a lot.
Got it.
Actually, it's not just math. It's Fanonomics. Come in for the DQ $5 lunch and get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fries, and a drink, plus a sundae, all for $5. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food. For a limited time only at participating locations, excludes taxes.
I hope it's better now. Hopefully it's better. I've reconnected now, and hopefully we're getting better now as Clarkrange with the basketball. Out front is Monday. Monday going to send it over to Bush. Bush with the basketball. I think our internet fell asleep during that first quarter. I'm not sure, but could have been the problem. As with it now is Clarkrange with the basketball. As out front is Bush. Gracie Bush with the ball. Took 25 minutes for that first quarter, so a long first quarter as we had a total of 18 fouls called in it. Monday with the ball now over to Bush. Gracie going to fire away, and Gracie red hot. Gracie burning it up here in this first half. As she had that one is now a 19-8. Now Pierce with the steal. Pierce with the ball over to Bush. Bush down to Monday. Back to Gracie. Over to Crabtree. Off to Crabtree. Back up to Bush. Bush going to drive in. Takes it all the way in. Nobody picks her up. She was laying in. Gracie now with 11 on the night. Clarkrange up by 13. And this one a little bit quicker than the first quarter went. And now we're going to have a foul on Monday. Cassie's going to pick up her second. And that'll send to the line number 20, Brady Milton. Milton, free throw, good. Brady Milton's first point of the night. Second one on the way, good. She hits both ends of it. Brady Milton makes it a 21-10 ball game. Clarkrange by 11. Clarkrange with the basketball. Monday going to bring it up. Monday's going to be bumped, and that one's going to go against, looks like number 10. Callie Johnson. That'll be her first of the ball game. And Clarkrange's Monday will go to the line. Cassie will be at the line. Cassie going to try the first one. First one is good. We'll have one more. 6:53 left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange by a dozen. Second one is good as well. She hits both ends of it, so Clarkrange now up by 13. Clarkrange up 23-10. Now Livingston's Parker picks up her dribble, tries to kick it up, and knocked out of bounds by Lexi. Lexi Pierce got up and swatted that one out of bounds, so it'll go back to Livingston Academy. 6:47 left to go here in this first quarter. Or first half. We actually finally got through the first quarter. With it now is Hammock. Hammock with the basketball, gives it over to Melton. Melton with the ball. Off now to Rogers. Rogers going to cross court it to number 10. That is Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Gives it to Hammock. Hammock looking for somebody. Can't find nobody. Now gives it out to Parker. Parker going to drive down and spins. Throws it back out to Hammock. Hammock will drive in to a crowd. Take it strong to the hoop and lay it in. Carson Hammock with 5 now on the night. And Clarkrange's lead is cut back to 11. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it up to Crabtree. Crabtree over to Garrett. Garrett back to Crabtree. Crabtree with the basketball. Gives it up to Monday. Monday with it. Monday going to drive down in. Try to kick it out, and we're going to have a foul on Livingston. And I believe that's going to go against number 10. It will. That'll be second on Callie Johnson. And that'll send Monday back to the line. Cassie's got 4 points on the night, looking for 6 if she can drill these. First one takes the shooter's hop over. 24-12. Clarkrange doubling up Livingston Academy in this one. Second one, good. She hits both ends of it. Clarkrange up by 13. With the basketball now is Rogers. Rogers pass knocked up in the air. Hammock will get it. Hammock with the ball. Hammock looking to drive, loses the handle on it. Has it knocked away by Garrett and stolen away. Garrett with a steal. Gets it out to Bush. Bush with the basketball. Over to Monday. Monday with it, going to stop. She's going to pop. Yep. Cassie Monday with a 3 ball, and Livingston wants to talk about it again. Clarkrange takes a lead of 28-12. We've got 5:36 left to go in the first half.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange always earning your confidence.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
Well, it will be Livingston basketball. We get back underway. Clarkrange now up by 15. Parker brings it in this time to Hammock. Hammock with the basketball. Carson Hammock looking for somebody. Gives it off to Parker. Parker going to bring it on the run. Parker coast to coast. Had her shot rejected by Garrett. Carson drove down and took it up strong, and Garrett rejected it out of bounds, so it'll remain Livingston Academy basketball. It will be worked in. They're looking to get it in. Now we'll get it in this time to Hammock. Hammock trying to drive, loses the basketball. Hammock says after all the fouls you called earlier, you didn't call that one. And now it'll be Clarkrange with the basketball and the lead with 5:20 left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange by 16 right now, 28-12. With the basketball, Monday sends it over to Crabtree. Crabtree with the basketball. Out front now to Gracie Bush. Off to the right side to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Out front to Cassie Monday. Monday with the basketball. Drives down in, takes it hard to the rack. Good, and what are they going to call? Count the basket, and Monday's going to get the basket, and that's going to be Johnson's third. So Johnson comes in and gets three quick. So she's going to get some pine time. As back into the ball game will come number 2. That is Maddie Shaw into the game. Cassie at the line now can give Clarkrange a 19-point advantage with this one. Free throw, good. Almost automatic. She's got 26 points. Or actually 16 points on the first half here for Cassie Monday. Livingston will work it in to Shaw, who just checked in now to Rogers. Rogers being double teamed, has it stolen from behind by Monday. Now they'll kick it over to Kaylee, who checked back in inside to Howard. Howard going to drive down in lane, kick it back out and throws it away. Try to get it over to Kaylee, and a little too far out in front of her, throws it away, and it will be back to Livingston Academy. Working it in is going to be number 22, Parker. Parker looking to bring it in. Parker going to throw it into Hammock. Hammock gives it up front to number 20, Melton. Melton across the timeline. Brady Melton with the basketball. Over now to Hammock. Hammock off to Rogers. Rogers going to take it against Howard. Puts up no good. Rebound, fall forward, still on the floor. Coming out with it, Livingston Academy. Melton with the ball. Melton will give it up to Rogers. Over to Hammock. Hammock back over to Parker. Or make that Melton. Melton with the basketball. Melton gives it down low to Rogers. Rogers going to make a move. She'll drive in. Blocked from behind by Howard. Howard gets the block, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. Chloe with the basketball brings it up, gives it over now to Kaylee Monday. Kaylee Monday with the basketball. Drives in, gives it off to Cassie. Cassie going to make the quick move. Drives up and under, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Rogers, I believe. We'll wait and see who the call is, but I believe it's going to go against Rogers. It will be Amy Rogers' third foul. At the line, Cassie will go back to the line, having a pair of them this time. Both teams well in the double bonus. Free throw good. Cassie making her living at the free throw line tonight. Now has, let's see, that's 4, 5, 6 of 7. 7 of 8. It's both ends of it. 33-21, a 21-point Clarkrange advantage. With the ball now will come Melton. Melton double team, kicks it over to Parker. Parker going to bring it on the run. Parker kicks it off down to Shaw. Back up to Melton. Melton with the basketball. Melton going to spin, drive down the baseline. Kicks it low to Shaw. Shaw tried to pass out, knocked away, but Hammock runs it down. Hammock with the ball, drives in the lane, looks for some help, gives it out to 33, that's Hayes with another basket. Susanna Hayes with a shot from about the free throw line, gets it to go, and it's back to a 19-point ball game. Monday with the ball to Bush, over to Garrett. Garrett out front to Howard. Howard for a 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Kaylee, saved in by Kaylee. Over to Cassie, and then she tries to pass it across the court, and it's knocked away out of bounds off of Shaw. In for Clarkrange will come Stover and Crabtree. Out will come Bush and Garrett. Clarkrange a little smaller lineup now. As Kaylee will work it into Cassie. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee going to drive the baseline. Brings it back up. Kicks it out to Howard. Howard with the ball. Howard going to fire another three. Rims out. No good. Rebound pull by Parker. Parker holds it up. Gives it up to Shaw. Shaw down the left side. Stop. Up to Hammett. Hammock goes inside, and we have a foul on Howard going over the back. Chloe going to pick up her second. As they went into Hammock, Howard went up to knock it away. Pierce going to re-enter the lineup. Lexi will come back in. Clarkrange up 33-14. At the line, Shaw's first one, or make that Hayes' first one. Hayes has got a nickel on the night. She's tied with Hammock for the most points for Livingston. Garrett going to come back in. Also, Pierce going to come back in. As the second one is good, as Hayes now the leading scorer for Livingston Academy. Back the other way will come Kaylee Monday with it. Gives it over to Stover. Stover going to cross court it over to Garrett. Garrett with the basketball. Garrett going to work it down in, give it out to Crabtree. Crabtree back to Garrett. Garrett's free for the layup. Hammock went for the steal and paid the price as she couldn't get back to stop Garrett for the layup. Clarkrange again by 19. Now Livingston with the basketball. They'll work it in the front court. Shaw over to Parker, and it's kicked away. Garrett kicks it away, so Livingston will keep it on their own end. Livingston trying to work it in. It will be worked in this time to Parker. Parker brings it across the middle, all the way in, puts up the runner, good. Leah Parker gets her second basket of the night. She's got 4 points in her first basket, but 4 points on the night, and it's back the other way, Clarkrange with the ball. Monday drives down, gives it over to Garrett. Garrett off to Crabtree. Crabtree's shot short. Rebound taken away by Parker. Parker with the basketball. Parker going to be double teamed, gets it off to Shaw. Shaw send it low to Hayes. Hayes with the ball. Hayes back out front to Hammock. Hammock looking for some help, gives it over to Melton. Melton going to drive down. Melton puts up the runner. Tough shot by Melton. Brady Melton has 4 on the night, and Livingston is cut to 15. Clarkrange with the basketball now up by 15 as Monday sends it over to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Back up to Monday. Inside to Crabtree. Over to Garrett. Garrett for a three out of the corner. No good. Rebound pulled by Hayes. Hayes out to Milton. Milton with the basketball. Long pass up to Parker. Parker drops it low to Hammock. Hammock going to power it up men. Hammock with 2 more, and we've got a 13-point ball game. Livingston Academy's cut it to 13. Now Monday gets it over to Pierce. Pierce off to Stover. Stover now works it to the left side. Stover to Crabtree. Crabtree going to drive through, kick it back out to Garrett. Garrett lining up the 3, drains it. Hannah stops the bleeding as the Lady Buffaloes go back up by 15. Or 16 now. With the ball will come Parker. Parker going to bring it into front court. Parker with the basketball. Backs it up. Parker going to drive down in. Takes it all the way to Rack. Misses it. Rebound taken away by Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy will bring the other way. Kaylee on the run down quickly to Garrett in the corner. Garrett out to Stover. Stover will come around the corner. Stover going to drive through. Dumps it off to the cutting Crabtree. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Hayes. Good play. Crabtree just couldn't get to drop, and back comes the Lady Cats. Hammock with it in the front court. Gives it over to number 20. That's Melton. Melton back to Hammock in the corner. Hammock on the baseline trying to drive. Drives in, throws up, hits the bottom of the back of the rim. And back comes Clarkrange the other way. 13 said he'll driving. It's Monday in, and Monday is going to be called for the charge. Kaylee Mundy's going to pick up her 4th foul, so she's on the brink of extinction in the first half. So Cassie will come in, and also coming back in will come Gracie Bush. So Kaylee now with 4 fouls. She's going to get some pine time for sure now, as that's her 4th here in the first half. Back the other way comes Livingston Academy. Parker in the front court. Parker drives. Parker is going to be fouled by Garrett. Garrett looked like she blocked the shot, but they're going to call her for it, and that's going to send Leah Parker to the stripe. That's the first of the night on Garrett. Garrett, one of the few players with only 1 foul. Free throw good by Parker. Coming in now is number 3. That is Melton again, Leah Kate Melton. And looks like Jean getting ready to come back in with 4 seconds left to go here in the half. And the second one is good as well. Parker will come out as Jean will come in. Now Clarkrange has 4 seconds to get it up the floor, leading by 14. They'll get it into Monday, and Monday will bring it on the run. Monday brings it in the front court down to Tuesday, puts it up, blocked, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime of this one, it is Clarkrange 38, Livingston 24, back in 2 minutes.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Conditioned heating and cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving energy dollars. Have comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over. It's First Volunteer for you.
And welcome back to Livingston Academy. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is Clarkrange 38, Livingston 24, in a game that's had 28 fouls called in the first half. That's right, folks. The only thing we can figure is they want to keep Clarkrange here long enough. They don't have to make that long trip to Red Bull, and half of it's already over with. So that'll be the good thing for Clarkrange anyway, as Livingston Academy's got tomorrow night off. They can just start school in the morning. As far as in this first half, though, Clarkrange leading by a score of 38-24. We're going to take a timeout for our halftime stats, brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford. Don't forget, folks, Fords are cheaper in the country, so head over to Wartburg and check out Old Ben Franklin Ford.
Hello, folks. This is Brian Myers, Finance Manager at Old Ben Franklin Ford. We have financing for all customers. Interest rates starting as low as 0%. Are you tired of other dealers telling you no? Come by or give me a call. Let me show you how easy it is to be driving away in your new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. Remember, Fords are cheaper out in the country. That's Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee, 1-877-NEW-FORD.
And back here now with our halftime stats, brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford. Let's take a look at the scoring in this one. Cassie Mundy for Clarkrange has 18. Let's see, got 11 for Gracie Bush, 7 for Hannah Garrett, 4 for Charity Crabtree, 2 in the game for Kaylee Mundy, who has 4 fouls. Reese Stover has no points but has 3 fouls. Chloe Howard's got 2 fouls. You got Cassie Mundy with 2 fouls. Gracie Bush has 1. You got 2 for Charity Crabtree and 1 for Savannah Garrett. For Livingston Academy, you have got leading their scoring was Carson Hammock. Carson had 7, 6 for Leah Parker, 6 for Suzanne Hayes. You had 4 in the first half for Brady Melton and 1 for Leah Kate Melton. Foul situations, Brady Melton has 1, 2 for Carson Hammock, 2 for Leah Parker, 3 in the game for Callie Johnson, 3 for Amy Rogers, and 2 for Emily Jean. So we're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is Clarkrange on top by a score of 38-24. We're going to take another timeout for a word from Old Ben Franklin Ford, and we'll be back in. We're going to take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes.
Hello, folks. Bruce Babb, GM, Old Ben Franklin Ford in Walboro, Tennessee. It's fall time in Tennessee, and our prices are falling. We have over 10 cars, trucks, and SUVs for under $10,000. We have the all-new 218 F-150 Ford truck in stock, and we have several 2017 F-150s with up to $14,400 in savings. Fall is SUV season at Ford, and we have a great selection of the Escapes, Explorers, and Edges with up to $6,400 in savings or $299 per month. Remember, Fords are cheaper out in the country. Give us a call, 1-877-NEW-FORD, ObenFranklinFord.com.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Well, we get set now for the second half here at Livingston Academy. Clarkrange on top, 38-24. If you're tuning in, you're thinking, wow, this game should probably be close to over. That's not the case. We're at halftime because we had a total of 28 fouls called in the first half. That's right, folks. I didn't misprint it. 28 fouls called in the first half. It's a very slow first half compared to an Amish drive-by. You know what an Amish drive-by is, don't you, folks? That's where you go clip-clop, bang, clip-clop, clip-clop. So you can figure out how slow this one went in the first half. Anyway, we're ready for the second half to get underway here in just a moment. It's going to be Clarkrange, I believe, with the basketball to start this second half. Let's see. No, it's going to be Livingston basketball. Livingston Academy comes back with Hayes. They've got Melton. They've got Shaw. They've got, let's see, Hammock down on the baseline, and they've got Parker up here. She's going to work the ball in. For the Lady Buffaloes of Clarkrange, they are coming back with their, well, not with their starters because Kaylee Mundy has 4 fouls. So they got Stover, who has 3 fouls. They've got Crabtree. They've got Bush. They've got Cassie Mundy, and they've got Garrett with the ball. Parker going to drive in, dish it off to Hayes. Hayes with the ball. Hayes gives it up now to Milton. Brady Melton with the basketball. Goes right side to Hammock. Hammock with the ball. Hammock going to drive the baseline. Cut off. Hammock in the lane against Garrett. Rejected, and it's out of bounds. Back to Livingston Academy. Garrett blocks that one out of bounds, and Livingston will get it right back. 38-24. Clarkrange by 14. As Livingston going to lob it in, they'll give it in to Hayes. Hayes off to Parker. Parker for a wide open 3. Rims out, though. Rebound pulled by Hammock. Hammock back up and good. Hammock with the follow. And Hammock gets the first point in the second half. Clarkrange with their first possession now. Cassie Mundy into front court. Gives it over to Stover. Back to Monday. Off to Crabtree. Crabtree left side back out front to Monday. Cassie Mundy gives it over to Stover. Stover going to drive the baseline. Stover steps out of bounds, they say. Looks like Shaw bumped her, but I think his official man went in there and said, hey, we called too many fouls in that first half. So they're going to work it into Hammock. Hammock going to give it back over to Parker. Parker up now to Melton. Melton going to take it on to Shaw. Shaw drive down, hold it up. Shaw picks it up, gives it up to Melton, back to Shaw. Shaw's going to drive the baseline, dished it off to Hayes. Hayes puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled by Garrett. Garrett off to Stover, and Clarkrange will bring it on up to Monday. Cassie Mundy in front court gives it over to Stover. Stover will fire the 3, no good. Rebound pulled by Hayes. Hayes with the ball, gives it up now to Melton. Brady Melton with it, and Brady Melton goes out of bounds with it. And that's going to go back to Clarkrange on the turnover. 6:41 left to go here in the third quarter. It'll be Stover to bring it in. Reese puts it in to Cassie. Cassie Mundy will bring it across the timeline. Over now to Grady. Oh, they throwed it away. That was an unforced error as that pass just Too far out for Gracie, and it goes out of bounds, and Livingston gets it right back. Livingston with a chance to cut this under double digits with a 3-ball here. Ball comes into Melton. Melton with it. Clarkrange is led by as many as 19 in this first half. Now here in the second, Shaw with the basketball. Shaw looking, gives it up to Melton. Melton back over now to Parker. Parker looking to drive, drives in, puts up stripped by Monday. Clarkrange comes away with it. Cassie Monday on the run. Cassie over to Gracie. Gracie will fire the three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Garrett. Garrett turns into a double team. She's going to be fouled this time by Parker. Leah Parker going to pick up her third, and that will be shooting situation for Clarkrange. It is before the shot. They'll work it in. That's the first team foul of the second half. And Clarkrange with the basketball. They're looking to bring it in. They'll give it in to Garrett in the corner. Garrett with the basketball. Garrett works it back out front. Garrett with it, steps back, fires the three. No good. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Livingston Academy. Clarkrange will keep it. Now don't forget we got York and Cumberland County tomorrow night. We'll be over Crossville for that one. Should be some good basketball action there, as those are two region teams now. Crabtree with the ball, gives it down to Monday. Cassie going to drive through, give it over to Stover. Stover will fire the three. Good. Reese with a 3-ball, and the Lady Buffaloes go back up now 41-26. Ball back up front to Hammock. Hammock going to drive down it. Hammock crosses it over to Hayes. Hayes actually walked with no call. They'll give it off now to number 20. She'll put it up. That's Melton. No good. Rebound Hammock. Hammock has it knocked away but runs it down. Hammock with the basketball. Hammock going to drive herself. Takes it, puts it up and blocked again by Garrett. Back up by Parker though. No good. And it's knocked away, and Reese Stover comes out with it. Reese kicking in the overdrive. Going to drive through. Give it out to Bush. Gracie with the ball. Back to Reese. Right side. Reese with the ball. Gives it back up to Gracie. Over now to Reese. Reese down the corner to Monday. Cassie with the basketball. Throws it back out front to Gracie. Gracie with the basketball. Working out front. Goes over to Stover. Drive around top of the key. Drives in. Gives it out to Monday. Monday with the ball. Works it down the corner to Bush. Gracie with the ball out front now to Garrett. Back to Gracie. Gracie around the pick. Clarkrange's going to be at Red Bowling tomorrow night. Ball goes underneath to Garrett. Garrett kicks it out to Stover. Stover for another three. No good. Rebound though. Crabtree back up and good. Crabtree just took that one away from Hayes. As Hayes didn't box out, Crabtree got the basketball, stuck it back home. Back the other way. The ball knocked free. Monday tries to save it. Cassie Monday knocked it free. Almost had to save, but steps out of bounds with it. Livingston will work it in again. 4.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Ball comes in to Shaw. Shaw going to kick it up quickly, and that's going to be knocked out of play by Monday out of bounds. Livingston really having trouble working the ball up. Parker going to step out to bring it in again. Parker with the basketball. Parker gives it in this time to number 20. Milton knocked away by Garrett, but Milton's going to run it down. Milton's got to work it up, gives it up to Hayes. Hayes with the ball on up to Parker. Parker going to work it down. Parker going to take it all the way to the rack, gives it over instead to Milton. Milton in the lane, backs it out, goes into Hayes, back to Milton. Milton going to drive. Milton going to send it out to Shaw. Shaw for a 3-ball, good. Shaw knocks down the 3, and Maddie Shaw, I believe that's the first 3-ball of the night for Livingston. Livingston with their first 3 of the night as Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Bush. Bush off to Garrett. Garrett driving in. Garrett going to be double teamed. Puts up a little jump hook. Good. Garrett with 2 more. Clarkrange up by 16. Ball comes in to Milton. Milton, long pass over to Hammock. Hammock with the basketball. Hammock off. Ooh, that was close to getting a foul there, but Parker able to stay up with it. Gives it off to Shaw. Shaw going to drive the baseline. Her pass knocked up in the air, picked off by Stover. And these officials must have got mad at me talking about them at halftime because they ain't called a foul one in the second half. Now it's going to be Crabtree with a 3, and Crabtree going to drain it. Crabtree knocks down the 3-ball, and Livingston wants to talk about timeout on the fourth. 3:11 left to go here in the third. It's 48-29, Clarkrange.
My husband Mark and I are huge fans of the DQ $5 lunch. It's a home meal.
Plus a sundae.
For just $5. We each got chicken strips, fries, and a drink.
Plus a sundae.
Talk about a full tray.
Plus a sundae.
That's some sweet math.
Plus a
sundae.
Yeah, a sundae. I say that a lot.
Got it.
Actually, it's not just math, it's Fanonomics. Come in for the DQ $5 lunch and get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fries, and a drink, plus a sundae, all for $5. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food. For a limited time only at participating locations, excludes taxes.
Well, getting back to action here in just a moment. Clarkrange on top now by 19, matching their biggest lead of the night as Kaylee Mundy will come back in. She's got 4 personals. And Livingston Academy actually took a minute one on that one, but caught me napping there again as Clarkrange didn't sit down, so I thought it was going to be a 30-second timeout, but it was a 60. So Clarkrange will see Livingston work it in as Livingston going to get, see they had, looked like number 10 getting ready to come in. That is Callie Johnson back in. And let's see, number 3's back in the ball game. That is Leah Kate Melton. Now next for Livingston, I believe it's going to be Monday when they take on Pickett County. We'll have a live broadcast of that on WDEB on Monday night. Delane will have the call on that one as across the timeline comes Rogers. Rogers gives it over to Parker. Parker going to drive, puts it up and going. Parker with 2, and that's her 8th point of the night. Back the other way comes Clarkrange with it is Gracie Bush. Down to Pierce. Pierce with the ball back up to Gracie. Over now to Kaylee. Now off to Crabtree. Back up to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy to Bush. Bush going to drive in, get back over to Crabtree. Crabtree down to Cassie Mundy. She'll drive through and kicks it over and throws it away. Try to get it to Pierce, but the pass too far away, and she throws it away, and back will come Livingston Academy. 48-31, Clarkrange by 17, or 16, I should say. As back the other way now will come Livingston Academy. They'll pass it underneath. Wide open is number 10. Can't get the shot to go, though. That was Johnson missing the shot. Back comes Clarkrange the other way. Crabtree with the ball, drives baseline, gets back out to Monday. Monday going to drive in, take the little short jumper. No good. Gets her own rebound. Out to Crabtree. Crabtree will try the 3 and drain it. So no Charity says, just give it to me. I'll take care. Now Charity with the steal. Charity going to drive through, give it over to Gracie Bush. Kicked away and out of bounds off of Hammock. Hammock knocks it out of bounds, so Clarkrange will keep it with 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clarkrange on top, 51-31, their biggest lead of the night now by 20. They'll work it in. They'll throw it in way out front to Kaylee. Kaylee with it. Kaylee Mundy with the basketball. Kaylee going to drive in. Over now to Crabtree. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee will fire the 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Livingston Academy's Parker. Parker going to bring it. Parker with the basketball. Parker going to drive down all the way to the rack. Puts it up herself. Good. One drop by Parker. Leah Parker just went coast to coast on that one. Gets it to go, and it's an 18-point Clarkrange lead. 1:30 left to go here in quarter number 3. Clarkrange with the ball. Out front now is Gracie Bush. Gives it over to Monday. Now down to Cassie Mundy. Cassie Mundy back up to Kaylee. Over now to Gracie Bush. Off to Pierce. Back to Bush. Back over to Monday. Now off to Cassie Mundy. She'll drive, put it up, and she's going to be fouled. And we'll see who the call is going to go against. I think they're going to call that one against Rogers. Nope, 32. Carson Hammock, her third. So at the line will be Cassie Mundy. Cassie's looking for 20 points if she can hit these. First one no good, though. She missed her first one, then she hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. Now missed one. Back up for the second one, and nothing but net. And she hits 1 out of 2. And Stover going to check in. Out will come Pierce. 52-33. 70 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Walking across the timeline will be Parker. Leah Parker with the basketball. Parker goes over left side to Hammock. Hammock on the baseline. Rogers put it up, no good. Rebound, Garrett. Garrett trying to get away. We're going to have a foul on Hammock. One official called a foul, the other called a tie, but Hammock going to get the short end of that one. Picking up her fourth. That's going to bring Hayes back in. Hayes going to come back in, and it will be Clarkrange Basketball leading by 19. 50 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. 52-33 your score. Clarkrange going to back it out. They're going to go for the last shot. As out front will be Cassie Mundy. Cassie Mundy stops, looks, now gives it over to Kaylee. Kaylee back to Cassie. Cassie will back it out. Now they'll start the count. She'll back it in, back it out, back it in, give it over to Kaylee. Down to 25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Kaylee with the ball over to Gracie. Gracie going to work it out front. Gracie with the basketball, gives it over to Kaylee. 14 seconds, now off to Cassie. 10 seconds, Clarkrange will start their offense. Cassie with the ball, drives in, gives it out to Stover. Stover will take the three ball, no good. Rebound, Kaylee back up, no good. Rebound, Livingston, and that's going to do it for the quarter as Parker will throw it up, but way after the clock expires. So we go to the third quarter. Into 3, it's 52-33. Clarkrange on top.
Twin Lakes is your local, knowledgeable, and friendly source for all things connectivity. We strive every day to deliver reliable, cutting-edge communication solutions. From broadband internet to HDTV, reliable voice, security, and smart home solutions, we have what you need and want. But that's not all. We have 7 local offices staffed by your friends and neighbors. We are your community partner and care about taking our areas forward. We want to create quality jobs, opportunities for our youth, partner with local organizations to make a difference, and so much more. Stop by and say hi or visit us online at twlakes.coop. TN cert number C-0026.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
And back to H. Clarkrange with the basketball to start this final frame. Out front is Cassie Mundy. She'll come around the pick, give it over to Kaylee. Kaylee with the ball. Kaylee driving around to the left side, gives it back out front to Crabtree. Crabtree going to drive down in. Lose handle taken away by Rogers. Rogers takes it away. And back comes Livingston Academy. The long pass going to be knocked out of bounds, though, by Garrett. They tried to get it to Crank. And we got timeout called. Timeout on the floor. 7:36 to go here in the ball game. Clarkrange leads it 52-33.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clarkrange store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clarkrange. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
Speed limit 55. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
And back to action here as Callie Johnson gets the first 2 of the night for Livingston in the fourth quarter. As she drives in, gets a shot. Now we're going to have a foul, and that's on Parker, I believe. And Leah Parker has her fourth. She's on the brink of extinction. As ball comes in to Bush. Bush with the basketball. Bush going to drive down baseline, cut off. Gives it back out now to Mundy. Off to Kaylee Mundy. Now to Garrett. Down to Katie Mundy. Katie Mundy across the top of the court. Gives it over to Cassie. Cassie with the ball. Almost has it stolen. She gives it over to Gracie Bush. Gracie with the ball. Off to Kaylee. Back to Gracie. Clarkrange just taking their time. They'll give it to Crabtree. Back to Gracie. Gracie going to drive. Gracie going to put it up, and Gracie's going to be fouled by number 23, Rogers. Amy Rogers going to have her fourth personal. So at the line now will be Gracie Bush. Gracie's got 11 on the night. Have a pair of them here. And that first one is good. Clarkrange does not have a foul called on them in this third, or did not have foul called in the third quarter in the first minute and about 10 seconds of the second. So 5 team fouls though for Livingston in the second half. Second one is good. Gracie Bush now is Clarkrange a 19-point lead now. Long pass up to Hammock. Hammock with the ball. Hammock going to drive down baseline, looking for some help. Kicks it out front, stolen away by Cassie Mundy. Cassie going to bring it the other way. Cassie going to drive in, hold it up, give it out to Garrett. Garrett back to Monday. Monday will fire the three. Good. And that was Cassie Mundy with the three. She's got 22 on the night. Now Hammock going to long ball it, and pass going to be out of bounds. It's going to go back to Clarkrange as Livingston throws it away. Clarkrange working into Cassie Mundy. Cassie going to be double teamed. Gives it up to Crabtree. Crabtree down low to Garrett. Good hands that time by Hayes as give it up quickly to Hammock. Hammock with the ball. Hammock working against Monday now. Going to spin and give it out front to Parker. Parker with the ball. Parker. She's going to drive in, send it cross court to Crank. Crank going to drive in. Crank all the way in, puts it up, no good. Good drive by Crank, just couldn't finish. And back comes Clarkrange the other way. In the front court, they'll give it down to Crabtree. Crabtree is going to be fouled by Hayes, I believe. And for Hayes, that is foul number 1. I'm having to think she hasn't played hard enough in this first 3 quarters. 5:46 left to go in this one. Charity will shoot the two. And okay, they say it was not a shooting situation, I assume. I'm not sure what they've called here. But either way, Clarkrange got it on the end, so I'm assuming they just said it was not a shooting situation. He'll have to work it in, and they're going to get a 5-second call. Good D by Livingston Academy, keeping Clarkrange from working it in. Parker this time going to work it in to Hammock. Back to Parker. Parker off to Milton. Milton going to kick it over here to number 10, Johnson. Johnson, but down to Parker, but Parker was out of bounds when she called it. Livingston turns it over one more time. 57-35, Clarkrange by 22. 5.5 minutes left to go on this one. Across the timeline will come Monday. Monday with the basketball. Gets it down the corner to Bush. Gracie with the basketball, working it. Gracie going to drive through, give it over to Garrett. Back to Gracie. Gracie going to be double teamed, gives it down to Garrett. Garrett in the corner. Garrett back up to Gracie Bush. Gracie will back it out. Bush with the ball over to Garrett, right corner. Back up front now to Bush on the wing. Bush going to bring it back out front now and give it up to, no, she won't get up now. We have Crank come by, and I don't know what she was, it looked like she was just trying to grab her as she went by. She grabs Bush, and Bush going to go to the line. That's her first of the ball game. Coming into the game now, back in will be number 3, Milton. That's Leah Kate. Milton. Gracie at the free throw line. First one, good. Clarkrange in the bonus as has a 7th team foul on Livingston Academy. Clarkrange yet to pick up a foul here in this third or fourth quarter. Second one, nothing but cup on that one for Gracie Bush. Clarkrange now by 24. Now a steal by Monday. Kaylee Monday with a steal. Gives it into Crabtree out front to Cassie, over to Garrett. Garrett for a 3, wide open, no good. Rebound brought down by Milton. Milton's going to outlet to Crank. Crank with the basketball. Crank back over to Milton. Milton in the front court, down the left side, has it knocked away and almost stolen again by Monday, and it goes out of bounds. And Clarkrange, don't forget, they've got Red Bull and Springs tomorrow night in a big District 6A matchup at Red Bull, one of the toughest places to play, as now out will come Kaylee Monday, and Reese Stover will come back in. Kaylee a little bit gimpy on that right leg. Hopefully okay. As they'll work it in this time to Melton. Melton with the basketball. That's Brady Melton. Gives it out front to Parker. Parker going to try a long three. No good. Rebound taken down by number 10. And then taken away by Stover. Stover with the steal. Stover got a one-on-one. Stover going to take her to the house. No good. Rebound, though. Gracie Bush back up and good. Gracie Bush with a follow, and Clarkrange scores again. Livingston with the basketball in the front court. A long pass over to Hammock. 61-35. Clarkrange by 26. As out front now is Livingston Academy's Hammock with the basketball. Hammock going to give it up to the other Melton, Leah Kate Melton. It's no good. Rebound is tipped over to Stover, and she get a freebie on that one. Over to Monday, and Monday will bring. Monday going to drive all the way up the rack. Nobody gets her, and easy basket for Cassie Monday. Yes, Monday now with 4 on the night. Back to the way Livingston with the ball. They'll go inside the Hammock, and we're going to have a foul on Garrett. And there's the first foul of the second half on Clarkrange. Pierce and Howard going to come back in with 3:32. Crank and let's see. Number 21 in the ball game is Asbury back in for the second time. As Asbury works it in this time to Hammock. Hammock looking for somebody. Now Hammock still holding it. Hammock. Double team swings it out front now to number 21, Asbury. Inside knocked away by Cassie Monday. Cassie Monday takes it away from Parker. Cassie Monday on the run, has it taken away by Hammock. Hammock with the steal, and now knocked away and taken away by Bush over to Pearson. Pierce with the basketball. Pierce quickly down to Cassie Monday. Cassie Monday inside to Howard. Howard, laid up, just hangs on the rim, falls off. Back the other way comes number 10. That is Johnson. Johnson over to 21, Asbury. Asbury off to Crank. Crank. Working in. Crank going to drive all the way in. Has it stolen by Stover. Crank tried to make a good move, but Stover takes it away. Stover will stop and pop. No good. Rebound Crank, and Crank's going to be fouled by Gracie Bush over the back. It's the second team foul on Clarkrange. 2.5 minutes to go. Hayes is going to come back in. Shaw's going to come back in. And I would say Hammock's probably done for the night. Powell's going to come in for Clarkrange, so Bush is going to come out. Looks like some of Clarkrange's players some time out now as they got a big game tomorrow night. Back comes Livingston Academy with the basketball. Trying to work it up now. Stolen by Monday again. It's going to be out of bounds, though. Yeah, she couldn't keep it in bounds. Let's see. And it's Livingston with the basketball. They'll work it up now to 21 Asbury. Asbury in the front court. Asbury with the ball. Gives it inside to Hayes. Hayes shot blocked by Howard, but Howard's going to get the call. Chloe gets her third foul of the ball game. 63-35. Clarkrange by 28. Hayes free throw good. Hayes has 7 on the night. And do we have a timeout? Yes, we do. We got a timeout on the floor. Timeout with 2:10 to go. It's 63-36. Clarkrange.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
My husband Mark and I are huge fans of the DQ $5 lunch. It's a home meal.
Plus a sundae.
For just $5. We each got chicken strips, fries, and a drink.
Plus a sundae.
Talk about a full tray.
Plus a sundae.
That's some sweet math.
Plus a
Sundae.
Yeah, a sundae. I say that a lot.
Got it.
Actually, it's not just math, it's Fanonomics. Come in for the DQ $5 lunch and get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fries, and a drink, plus a sundae, all for $5. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Livingston basketball. They'll bring it in, work it up quickly to Shaw. Shaw with the ball. Shaw back out front to Asbury. Asbury over to Crank. Crank with the basketball. Has it stolen by Monday, and Monday picks up the foul. For Cassie, that's foul number 3. 97 seconds left to go in this one. Clarkrange up by 26. Ball comes in this time to Asbury. Asbury with the ball. Out front and out of Crank. Crank with the ball. Back out front to Asbury. Knocked away. Howard can't catch it, though, and she goes out of bounds. It'll be Livingston basketball. Howard almost with a steal there. Could not hang on. Goes out of bounds. Couldn't catch up with it. And she goes down hard. She says she's okay. And it will be Livingston basketball with just under 90 seconds left to go in the ball game. Ball comes in this time to Asbury. Asbury going to bring it up. Asbury in the front court. Asbury gives it off now this time right side to number 10 Johnson. Johnson drives in, dumps it low to the big girl Hayes. Hayes will send it out to Asbury. Back off now to Johnson. Johnson going to drive. Johnson takes it all the way in and now comes out with it. Talk about 3 or 4 steps, no call. Shot up, no good. Rebound Stover. Reese going to push it up. Reese up to Cassie. Cassie Monday will bring it in the front court. Drives, puts a little laner up. It rolls off the rim. Rebound is going to be a jump ball between Hayes and looks like Howard. And Clarkrange with them, or I should say Livingston with the basketball on the all-time possession. They'll work it into Hayes, stolen away by Howard. Howard with the steal. Chloe comes away with it, and Clarkrange with the basketball. Howard over to Monday. Monday down to Powell. McKenzie goes inside, knocked away, but still on the floor, and it is going to be tied up between Hayes and Powell. And you got to give Hayes one thing. She's still hustling after it with 29 seconds to go in the ball game. Clarkrange will get on the off-name possession. Monday. No, they just tied it up down here. It should be this direction. They got just a moment. Now they're saying it should be Livingston ball, but actually it should be Clarkrange ball. Now they're going to say it's white ball. And now one official talking the other. He said he doesn't care what the clock says. It's going to be Clarkrange basketball. And that's right. They just had tied up down here on this end, and it went to Livingston, and now they come up here and tied up. Should be Clarkrange basketball. They'll work it into Howard. Howard with the ball. Howard going to drive, puts up it off, bounces off of Hayes, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Livingston. They'll kick it over to Asbury. Asbury now off to Johnson. Johnson back out front to Asbury. Asbury over the left side. They'll go to Crank. Back up front now to Hayes. Hayes gives it off to Asbury. Asbury down to Crank. Crank into Asbury or to Hayes. Hayes going to kick back out front to Johnson for a 3. Good at the buzzer. Johnson hits the 3 ball at the buzzer, but it doesn't matter. The Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes win it. Your final here tonight, 63-40. Back in 2 minutes. And back here, Clarkrange wins the girls match up here tonight, 63-40. The Lady Buffaloes improved to 9-1 with a big game tomorrow night down at Red Bull and Springs. Big district game tomorrow night. Livingston falls now to 3 and. Let me see if I can find Livingston. They fall to 3-6 or 3-7 now on the season. Scoring for the Lady Buffaloes, got 24 for Cassie Monday, 17 for Gracie Bush, 12 in the game for Charity Crabtree, 9 for Hannah Garrett, 3 for Reese Stover, 2 for Kaylee Monday. for Livingston Academy. You had 10 for Leah Parker, 9 for Carson Hammock, 4 for Brady Milton, 8 in the game for Susanna Hayes, and 1 in the game for Lee Kate Milton. Clarkrange wins it 63-40, your final in this girls matchup. We're going to take a timeout now, get ready for the boys game, go get some lineups and such, and we'll be back for the boys action in just a few minutes. After telling your final score again, Clarkrange 63, Livingston 40. Boys action coming up. And back here at Livingston Academy, we're set for boys action tonight. It is the Buffaloes against the Wildcats. Livingston coming in 6-3, Clarkrange 9-3. So both these teams pretty good records, both playing pretty well as they get ready for action here in just a moment. These two teams played last year, and Livingston won both matchups. They won at Clarkrange 62-59, here at Livingston 76-53. Since 2010, Livingston is 9-2 against Clarkrange, so Clarkrange has struggled against Livingston Academy. They do have two common opponents. Clarkrange and Livingston both played Pickett County. Clarkrange coming off that win Tuesday night over Pickett County 72-68, while Livingston lost to Pickett County 83-66. And also both teams played Cookeville at the Clarkrange Play Day back on November the 18th. Clarkrange lost 76-66, while Livingston lost 80-59. So that's just the two common opponents they have as we get set for this next one to get underway. It should tip off here in just a moment. So we're going to take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back for starting lineups.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown store has the purple and yellow for York, and our Clarkrange store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clarkrange. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy, our family, your health.
And back here, we're getting set for boys starting lineups for tonight's second game. The first game going to the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. They won the opener here tonight. Turned out pretty handily in a game that took forever to get started as both teams really struggled early shooting the basketball, but then came on and they played pretty well in the second and third quarters as well as the fourth quarter. And Clarkrange won it 63-40. Starting for Clarkrange, they'll start with Austin Monday. They've got Sean McCowski, Riley Stevens, Nick Hall, and Josh Bilbrey, the normal 5 for the Buffaloes of Clarkrange. And now for Coach Jimmy Miller's Livingston Wildcats. They'll come out with number 42, Jacob Craig, going to be starting tonight. Carter Hayes, number 21. Blake Qualls, number 0. Wade Neely, Cody Ray, number 11, and Wade Neely, number 14. Your starting lineup for the Livingston Academy Wildcats as we're set for basketball action here. Clarkrange coming in off a huge win on Tuesday night, as we said, over the Pickett County Bobcats. That was a big win for them as that moved them to 2-1 in the district. Played their lone loss in the district, of course, to Monterey. Here it's going to be Livingston Academy in a non-district matchup. To jump it up, it's going to be Wade Neely going to jump it up against Nick Hall. Time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's boys basketball action here at Livingston Academy. Tomorrow night we'll be at Cumberland County for York and Crossville. Cumberland County High School hosting York tomorrow night, the Jets against the Dragons. But right now we got boys action. The opening tip belongs to Clarkrange. Clarkrange with the basketball. Austin Monday come up with it. Monday going to drive the lane, puts it up against Hayes. No good. Rebound Bilbrey. Bilbrey will kick it back out to McCowski. Over to Stevens' left side. Riley will drive, back it out. Riley Down the corner to Hall. Hall with it. Hall going to drive through. Give it over to McCaskey. McCaskey with the ball. Leaves it now for Stevens. Stevens going to drive in, back it out. Briley with the basketball. Drives in again. Now kicks it over to Hall. Hall with the basketball. Off to Monday. Monday going to drive through, and he has it stripped and off his leg out of bounds. Clarkrange turns it over. Livingston will get it back. Livingston with the ball, just getting started in this one. As across the timeline will come Qualls. Qualls with the basketball. Sends it over to Craig. Craig with the ball down in the corner now to number 11, Ray. Ray with the basketball. Brings it back up, gives it over to Craig. Craig off to Hayes in the left corner. Hayes will take the jumper going. Carter Hayes with the 3-ball. And Livingston takes the early lead. Clarkrange with the basketball coming the other way. Into front court. They'll work it over left side this time to Hall. Hall off, and now the alley-oop to Hall. Tips up, lays it, can't get to go, though. And now on the rebound, though, it's going to be out of bounds off of Livingston Academy. The alley-oop to Hall. He almost laid it in, just couldn't get it quite to go, and Clarkrange get it right back, trailing by 3. Ball come into McCaskey. McCaskey with the basketball over now to Stevens. Stevens going to drive. Stevens going to take the runner. Good. Briley with the first 2 for Clarkrange. It's a 1-point game. Back the other way comes Cody Ray. Ray in the front court goes over to Craig. Craig. Left side to Hayes. Hayes with the ball down in the corner. They'll give it to Ray. Back up to Hayes. Hayes on the left wing gives it off to Ray. Ray going to bring around top of the key to Qualls. Down to Hayes in the corner. Back up to Qualls. Qualls down the corner now to Ray. Ray going to fire the 3 way off the mark. Too hard, and Clarkrange comes out with Briley Stevens. Long pass knocked away. Right to Bilbrey, though, lays it up and in. Ray got a hand on it, knocked it away. It went right to Josh Bilbrey, and he says, thank you much. Lays it up and in, and the Buffaloes take a 4-3 lead. Back the other way, Livingston Academy with the pass. Going to be a little bit too high, throws it away. And Clarkrange will get it right back. Stevens to work it in. Stevens going to give it in to Monday, and Monday will walk it across the timeline. Austin with the ball over to Stevens. Stevens going to drive, and he's going to be fouled by Craig. So Jacob Craig gets the first foul of the night in this boys contest. We counted 28 fouls in the first half of that girls game. Ball comes into McCaskey. McCaskey with it. Down now to Hall. Hall with the ball. Hall drives in, holds it up, gives it out to Stevens. Stevens will take the 3-ball, no good. Long rebound is by Qualls. Qualls going to bring it one-on-one against Stevens. Puts up the floater, good. Tough shot by Qualls. And it's a 5-4 Livingston lead. Back the other way comes Monday. Monday in the front court. Monday drives, spins, kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens over to Hall, back to Monday. Monday will drive around, get it inside to Hall. Hall takes it up, no good. Rebound Hall, though, back up and good. Hall stays with it. And Clarkrange takes a 1-point lead. Back the other way, almost a steal, and now it's going to be out of bounds off of Livingston as Hall jumped on it. Ray tried to spin on the catch and loses it out of bounds back to Clarkrange. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it in to Monday. Monday with the ball. 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Clarkrange with the ball and 1-point lead. They'll get to McCaskey. McCaskey going to drive in, give it out to Hall. Hall drives around, kicks it low to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back up front now to Monday. Monday with the ball down the corner to Stevens. Stevens brings it back up, gives it to Monday, left side. Monday with the basketball. Monday going to drive in, kick it out to Hall. Hall for a 3-ball, short. Rebound pulled this time by Neely. Neely with the board, and here comes Livingston with a chance to take back the lead. Hayes makes a pretty move, gives it over to Ray. Ray with the ball. Ray off to Qualls. Qualls down inside to the big guy. Neely, no good. On the rebound, taken away by Bilbrey. Good hands by Bilbrey. Took it away from Neely. Now long pass up to Hall. Gets behind the defense. Good. Hall got behind the defense, catches the pass, lays it in. Great pass from Monday to Hall. Then Clarkrange takes the 3-point lead. Out front, Qualls. Qualls with the basketball. Qualls going to give it up to Craig. Craig now with it. Down in the quarter to Qualls. Quall's going to skip pass over to Hayes on the left side. Hayes down underneath the Neely. And we're going to have Stevens pick up the foul. Probably going to be called for Clarkrange's first foul of the night. And Livingston will work it on their end. Craig to bring it in. Craig going to throw it out to Hayes. Hayes down to Qualls. Qualls inside to Neely, and now Stevens picks up his second personal. So Briley with back-to-back fouls going to bring in Daedrick in. Daedrick Phillips will check into the ball game. And it will be Craig to put it into play. Craig out front now to Ray. Ray off to Qualls. Qualls out to Hayes. Hayes going to drive in, get back to Craig. Craig for a three. Good. Craig with a three-ball ties us at 8 apiece. Clarkrange front court. They'll come around the pick. Monday with the ball. Over to Mikowski. Now off to Bilbrey, left side. Josh with the basketball. Drives out and gives it up to Monday. Monday around the pick. Drops it low to Hall, and it's going to be out of bounds off Clarkrange. Hall couldn't handle the pass. Clarkrange turns it over, and here comes Livingston Academy the other way. Don't forget, tomorrow night, big lineup of high school basketball around the area. We'll talk about that in a moment. But right now, Qualls with the ball. Gives it over to Hayes. Hayes going to lob it underneath to Neely. Neely going to take it up and good. Neely with a little turnaround jumper gets it to go. And it's a 2-point lead now for Livingston. Clarkrange the other way. Hall with the ball. Out to Monday. Monday around the pick of Phillips. Monday looking to drive, gives it out to Mikowski. Mikowski up front now to Hall. Hall down low to Bilbrey. Bilbrey a little jump hook, no good. Rebound pulled by Ray. Ray with the ball. Ray going to push it up quickly. Ray in the front court over to Hayes. Hayes for a three, good. Carter Hayes from downtown, and it's a 5-point lead now for Livingston Academy. In the front court comes Money. Money going to be picked by Hayes. Hayes going to bring it the other way. Hayes with the ball. Drives through. Gives it over to Qualls. Qualls will fire the three. No good. Rebound Nick Hall. Hall with the ball. Nick in the front court. 2:18 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a 13-8 to Livingston lead. Clarkrange with the ball. Monday comes around the big, gives it over to Hall. Hall going to fire up the three, in and out, no good. Rebound Craig. Craig on the run. Craig is going to be fouled by Monday trying for the reach. That'll be Austin picking up his first personal. 2:02 left to go here in quarter number one. Livingston by 4. Clarkrange girls already winning tonight. Their final was 63-40. As the ball comes into Qualls, we see Cole Smith coming off the bench for Livingston, and also looks like Nathan Sales getting ready to come in. Craig with the basketball. Craig looking to drives, and we're going to have a foul before the shot, I believe, on Mikowski.
Fouls on number 15, Sean Mikowski, number 1.
Mikowski picks up his first, team's fourth. As Hayes and Ray go out, Smith and Sales come in. Cole Smith and Nathan Sales comes in the game. Or Matthew Sales, I should say. With the ball, they'll go inside to Neely. Neely going to take it up. No good. Rebound going to be off of Neely out of bounds. Clarkrange will bring it the other way. $1:43 left to go here in quarter number one. Monday going to bring it in the front court. Monday comes around the pick of Phillips. Monday with the basketball. Gives it out to Mikowski. Back to Monday. Monday going to drive in. Dumps it out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey off to Daedrick. Daedrick got it blocked by Smith. Cole Smith with the rebound. And Cole brings it the other way. Kick it down low to Sales. Sales drives, floats, good. Sales with his first two, and it's a 7-point lead now for Livingston Academy. Livingston on a run here. Has now back the other way. Monday with the basketball. He's going to save it in. A good play by Mikowski to save it in to Phillips. Now over to Hall. Hall down to Bilbrey. Bilbrey inside to Daedrick. Daedrick, little turnaround jumper, won't go. Rebound is by Sales. By Smith. Now back the other way. Craig has it stripped and stolen. Mikowski with the steal. Mikowski's got the layup, and Mikowski stops the bleeding for the Buffaloes. As Livingston finally stops the Livingston run, it's 15-10 now. And I don't think they ever gave Clarkrange a score, but it's 15-10. With it now is Smith. Cole Smith out front has it knocked away, stolen by Monday. Monday's got a step. Can he make it? He drives it, lays it up and in. Monday with 2 more. And it's now a 3-point ball game. Back the other way. Livingston with it. Neely up to Craig. Craig off to Qualls, and they'll go for the last shot. Down to 7 seconds now. Qualls with the ball. Works around, gives it off to Neely. Neely going to drive, and Neely has it stripped and stolen by Monday. Monday going to chuck it at the end, and that's going to be no good. We're through 1, end of 1. It's Livingston 15, Clarkrange 12.
Some signs can make your day easier, like the ones you see on the road. Other signs can help save your life, like the warning signs of a heart attack. For women, common signs can include jaw pain, nausea, and dizziness. And some women may experience a heart attack without feeling chest pain. If you experience the signs of a heart attack, get to an emergency room fast. Call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
When it comes to a state representative, actions speak louder than words is Representative John Mark Wendell's motto. John Mark has been a majority floor leader, a member of the House Transportation, Agriculture, and Natural Resources Committees. Locally, he's been a leader in keeping state funding for York Institute, and if one of his constituents has a concern, then it's John Mark's too. So when it comes to state representatives, I guess actions do speak louder than words.
Well, here we go. 15-12 your score as Sales will bring it in for Livingston. Livingston with the basketball start this second quarter. They'll give it in to Ray. They got Smith, Craig, and Hayes in there. Driving in Sales. Sales pass knocked away, stolen by Hall. Hall's got a step. Hall's going to drive, and he's going to have be fouled by Hayes. Hayes is going to pick up the foul as Hall got step. Hall was going up for what looked like the jam. He had a dunk against Pickett County the other night. And now he can cut this to a 1-point ball game as he's got 2 free throws coming here. Nick's first one good. He'll have one more. He can make this a 1-point ball game. And he does. It's a 1-point game. 15-14. Back comes Livingston Academy with the basketball. They'll give it over to Craig. Craig with the ball, working around front, leaves it for Sales. Sales off to Ray. Ray's going to drive up, put the leaner good. Cody Ray gets the 2. And it's back to a 3-point Livingston lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it to the left side. Try to go back door to Mikowski, but kicked away and out of bounds off of Livingston Academy. It'll be Clarkrange basketball to work in. Monday going to throw it out front to Mikowski. Mikowski going to drive all and kicks it out to Hall. Hall drives in, gets out to Mikowski. He'll fire the 3. Good. Sean Mikowski with a 3 ball, and the Buffaloes have tied it up. Clarkrange has come storming back. They've tied it up. They fell back by 8 a moment ago, but now have it tied. With it now Hayes. Hayes going to fire out of the corner. No good. Rebound taken away by Cole Smith. We're going to foul on Monday. And that was just a simple situation of size there, folks, as Cole Smith able to get way up above Monday, and Monday tried to get the rebound and just grabbed an arm. So Livingston will keep. They'll throw it out front to Hayes. Hayes with the ball. Hayes to the right side. Carter Hayes gives it down inside to Smith. Smith with the ball. Smith double team, drops it off to number 11. No good by Ray. Picked up by Hayes, or picked up by Phillips, I should say. Long pass over this time to Mikowski. Mikowski going to drive the baseline. Kicks it over to Hall. Hall wide open for a 3. Good. Nick Hall, red hot early. He gives Clarkrange a 2-point lead. A 3-point lead now. 20-17 your score. Hayes with the basketball. Hayes going to come around, give it over to Craig. Neely's going to come back in. Now down the corner to Hayes. Hayes going to drive through, give it over to Sales for a three. No good. Rebound, and on the floor. It's still on the floor. And come away. Nick Hall comes up with it. It's going to be a jump ball. It goes to Clarkrange on the all-name possession. Good hustle by Nick Hall. Clarkrange will get the basketball back. And Clarkrange will have the basketball with 6:08 left to go here in the first half, leading by 3. Ray's going to sit down as, let's see, who come into the ball game for Livingston? Qualls come back in, I believe. Qualls and also Neely check back in. As Smith and Ray sat down. Now with the basketball will come Monday. Monday off to Stevens. Stevens with the basketball, working out front. Briley backs it out. Briley will go back in, get fouled by Sales. Matthew Sales has his first, team's third. It will be Clarkrange basketball with 5:53 left to go in the first half. They'll lob it into Phillips. Phillips going to take that block by Neely. Good block by Neely. And Sales comes out with Sales on the run. Drives. He tries a shovel shot, no good. Rebound by Neely. Back up. He hits the bottom of the rim. We're going to foul on Clarkrange. And we'll see who they call that one on. 34 for Clarkrange. And since we have no 34, they're going to whistle that against Dadrick, number 30. Neely at the line can cut this to a 1-point ball game. Missed both ends of it, though. Rebound Mikowski. Mikowski cleans the board, and the Buffaloes hang on to the 3-point lead. Long pass over to Hall. Hall for another 3. They got a 6-point lead. Nick Hall knocks down another 3, so St. Nick with the early Christmas present makes it a 23-17 ball game. Back the other way in the corner goes Neely. Neely going to power it up, no good. Rebound Monday. Monday with the board. And here comes Clarkrange. Clarkrange going to push it. Monday in the front court, drives all the way down, gives it back out to Phillips, loses it. Picked up by Neely. Neely with the basketball. Gives it off to Qualls. Qualls going to bring it the other way. Qualls over to Sales. Sales will line up the 3. That one's no good. Rebound Craig, and Craig going to take it across. Stolen by Monday. Monday's got a step, and Monday's got the layup. Good play by Monday to jump the lane, get the basket. And the Buffaloes now by 8. And we got timeout called by Livingston. Coach Miller not happy. 4:52 to go in the half. It's 25-17 Buffaloes.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
It is the season for giving and remembering and sharing God's love. Christmas is a time when we count our blessings and reach out to those who have touched our lives. Hello, I'm Rayla Vaughn, owner of Metathrift Pharmacy. May the message of Christmas fill your life with joy and peace. A Christmas wish to all of our customers whom we call friends, from Joey, myself, and the entire staff at Metathrift Pharmacy.
4:52 left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange now has jumped back out to an 8-point lead. Livingston had an 8-point lead, but Clarkrange has come storming back and taking their own 8-point lead. Clarkrange with the 8-point lead. Livingston with the basketball. It'll be Qualls walk it up. Qualls in the front court. Qualls with the basketball. Qualls works it over to Hayes, left side. Hayes down the left side, down to Ray on the wing. Ray back up front to Hayes. Hayes back over to Ray. Ray looks 3 now, won't take it. Drives all the way and puts up the laner, no good. Rebound cleared by Dadrick Phillips, and here come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange on the rebound, and here comes the Buffaloes with the basketball. Monday in the front court. Austin over to Briley. Stevens back up front to Monday. Now Monday, he's going to drive in, kick it out to Hall. Hall's got another 3 ball, and that was no good, but Mikowski was right there for the rebound. And Hall's going to take another one, and it'll rim out, and Qualls will get this one. Qualls with the basketball. Qualls in the front court. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. As driving in is Craig. Craig all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. Jacob Craig stops the bleeding for Livingston. And it's back to a 6-point ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Monday out front. Monday over right side to Stevens. Stevens with the basketball. Stevens drives in, holds it up, gives it over to Mikowski. Now to Hall. Hall with the ball, gives it over to Monday. Monday working it out front. Monday against Hayes, gives it off Stevens. Stevens going to take it hard to the rack. No good. Tips it out, though. And it's going to be ran down the far end by Monday. As it went off the hand of Neely. Good job by Stevens. He couldn't get the shot to go, but able to tip the rebound out. Now Monday going to drive. He has it stripped, taken away by Neely. Neely gets it out to Qualls. Qualls will stop, give it over to number 11. No good. Rebound Neely up, no good. Rebound this time by Monday. Austin with the board. Austin will bring it up, hold it up. Got a 1-on-2. Gives it over to Hall. Hall going to drive the baseline, and Hall's going to be pushed out of bounds by Neely. Neely's going to have his first of the ball game. Neely picks up the foul. And Hall's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Foul number 14, Wade Neely, his first.
Neely. Well, that's only his fourth. I start saying it's not ready for a 1-and-1 yet, but the official's going to give a 1-and-1 there. Clarkrange will work it in. They'll lob it in the corner to Phillips. Phillips going to take it up. He'll take the short jumper. Good. And Dadrick with his first 2 of the night. Clarkrange back up by 8. With the ball, Livingston's Hayes. Hayes going underneath to Neely. Neely will stick it up and in. And there's that size of Wade Neely coming to play. Back the other way, ball knocked away, but Hall runs it down. Gives it inside to Phillips, and we got a foul on Craig. Jacob Craig's going to pick up his second. Craig picks up the foul with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half, and it's 27-21. Cole Smith going to check back in as Craig will come out. Cole will come in for the first time. Ball comes in to Hall. Hall over to Phillips. Phillips down there, and he's picked off as Smith read that one. Long pass to Qualls. Qualls bound to have been out of bounds. There's no way he could have had that in bounds. He gets the ball back, though, to Smith, and Smith puts it up and in. Cole with 2, and it's back to a 4-point ball game. There's no way that Qualls could have had that ball that low and it not been out of bounds. Now it's going to be off of Livingston's. Qualls out of bounds this time. Clarkrange will keep it. And I have to tell the story about Cole Smith. Cole Smith's dad, Tim, was a standout at York Institute. So his son plays at Livingston. With the basketball now is Briley Stevens. He'll drive in, give it low to Josh Bilbrey. Bilbrey back out to Hall. Hall over to Mikowski. Off to Stevens. Stevens, a little jumper is good. Briley Stevens with 4 in the first quarter, and it's back to a 6-point Clarkrange advantage. With the ball is Ray. Ray left side to Qualls. Qualls back out front now to Hayes. Hayes off to Qualls. Qualls will drive in, dump it back to Hayes. Inside to Smith. Smith over to Neely. And Neely is going to be fouled. Going to whistle down against Mikowski.
Team 7.
That'll put at the line Wade Neely. Neely's going to have a 1-and-1 here.
Neely at the line, shooting 1.
94 seconds left to go here in the first half. This first half going much quicker than the girls' game did, folks. Trust me. And he misses the front end of it. Rebound Ray. Ray back up and going. Cody Ray with a follow, and it's back to a 4-point ball game. Clarkrange in front court. Monday gives it over to Stevens. Inside to Bilbrey. And they're going to call Smith with a hand check on that one as Bilbrey got it and drove in the lane. Cole Smith's going to pick up his first foul. Next and puts Livingston over the limit. Clarkrange will work it in. They'll throw it in to Stevens. Stevens back down the corner to Monday, back to Stevens. Stevens will drive, take it all the way, blocked by Smith. Great play by Smith. Ray comes up with it, and Ray's going to bring it on the run. Ray down the corner to Hayes. Hayes goes over to Neely, and Neely up and in. Neely with the 2, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. These teams making runs at each other. Both will take the lead, and they'll come right back. Mikowski with the ball, gives it over to Monday. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange with the basketball. Monday gives it over to Stevens. Stevens, guarded by Ray, moves it in, backs it out. Briley against Cody Ray, a little bit quicker maybe. Gives it up to Monday. Monday against Hayes now with 30 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Now gives it over to Stevens. Stevens going to work it back in. Stevens drives in, backs it out. Leaves it for Monday. Monday with the ball. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Monday with the basketball. Drives in. And they're going to call offensive foul on Monday. Oh, that was a tough call for his third. And Livingston will get it back. Livingston with a chance to tie or take the lead. 17.9 seconds to go in the first half. It will be Hayes to bring it across the timeline. Hayes with the ball. Gives it over now to Ray. Ray looking inside, nowhere to go. Now drives down, gets back out front to Smith. Over to Hayes. Hayes will take the 3. Good. Hayes gives Livingston the lead at the buzzer, so it is now halftime of this one, and it's 30-29. Livingston Academy by 1.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
During the holiday season, muscles work harder, injuries occur, and pain is often experienced in the neck, back, shoulders, and feet. Many people have found that chiropractic care has made a big difference in relieving holiday aches and pains. Hi, I'm Lauren Hall with Jamestown Family Chiropractic, inviting you to experience the benefits of chiropractic care in the relief of chronic pain by calling us at 931-287-2077.
It's time to get out and support our local teams. Hall Family Pharmacy has all the gear you need to cheer on your favorite team. Our Jamestown purple and yellow for York, and our Clarkrange store is stocked up with the blue and gold for Clarkrange. Oh yeah, there's plenty of orange from Volunteer Traditions and Give Her 6 at both locations to cheer on the Vols. We are proud of our sports families at each school. It's fun and healthy to take pride in our state and our community, and we have all the equipment you need to look good and have a good time. Hall Family Pharmacy. Our family, your health.
And back here at halftime where Clarkrange trails the half. Livingston with a 3-point shot by Carter Hayes. Goes ahead 30-29 to end the first half. And joining me now, Coach Lamar Rogers. And Coach, there for a while I thought you were going to save about half your trip to Red Bull, and I thought we was going to be here till tomorrow.
Well, that's right. You know, called it extremely tight early, Jerry. And, of course, you know, there's an email come out yesterday. I just got it from TSSA, and they said point of emphasis, it went to all the coaches in Tennessee, but officials must have got it too, like forced handshakings, any hand touching and everything. And so they call it the closest game we've had all year, and we've, you know, we had a bunch of dead time with the fouls, and it's just extremely close. We had to adjust to it. And then the third quarter, we had a bunch of foul trouble first half. In the third quarter, we didn't make any fouls. We did the same thing. But they was just kind of wanting to get control of the game and didn't want us to press as much, probably, or something.
Hey, Coach, though it was a huge win for your girls, like I said, it was almost, I think, about halfway through the first quarter before anybody even got on the scoreboard.
That right. Well, we missed some shots and a little bit flat. We brought back our C game tonight. One of the officials, said before the game, well, I hear you guys are real good and looking forward to seeing it. And I told him, well, I hate to disappoint. We didn't play real good, but we did pretty good. But shoot percentage, we didn't have, we forced 23 turnovers by Livingston. We, I think, 16 out of 18 to foul line, which is real solid. We're doing that all year. And hit 9 threes, which are average, 10 and a half, but just kind of flat and didn't have any continuity very much. And played some people, different rotation a little bit earlier than we've been playing, and that probably affected our offense a little bit. Played some more freshmen a little bit earlier, and that led to a little downtime offensively and everything. But had 38 points and a half, so that's really well. But just wasn't about a C+ game really. Girls played hard and defense was pretty good, but we've been playing a lot more solid this year than this.
Coach, this was the game after. I was just going to say the game after Piggy County. How much do you feel maybe that big win? Maybe your girls came in a little flat tonight because of it.
Well, that's what you say in athletics, football, basketball, everything. We got us a good win, and probably a lot of people congratulate them and everything. Said we just played good down there and everything, and then tonight against Livingston, we wasn't probably as far up as we should have been to play down here because Livingston's got a great tradition, and they always play really hard. They play good at home and everything. And I'd seen them in our Hall of Champions game, but they've gotten a lot better since then and doing a lot of good things. And I think they had a player back that had been injured, and that gave them a boost also. So Livingston still is going to have to be reckoned with in District AA. So Leslie always does a good job with it.
Coach, you got to jump right back in action tomorrow night. I was joking earlier about saving you half the trip, but you got to go to Red Bull tomorrow night. That's a long trip.
That's right. They're back in our district. We've not been there for a period of time, and and Larry's got to come up next year. He's at Macon County, and he's got to come to Clarkrange, the Hall of Champs. He owes this game, but I remember he said when they got switched districts, so I'm not ever coming back to Clarkrange because it's so long of a trip. But so it's a long trip the way we used to go down the interstate through Jackson County, and it's 74 miles. And now they've got better roads, I think, through Clay County and Livingston. We're going to try this way, and it's still pretty good little distance, and we need to go out down there and be a little bit more ready to play, start the game than we were tonight.
Of course, Red Bull and Springs got that small gym. It's got that red paint. Well, at least it did the last time I was there. I haven't been there in a few years, but it's always a tough place to play.
It is, and they play a lot better at home. I think I told the girls this year, which is true, over the years we played just as good on the road as we have at home. But some teams play a lot better at home, and Red Bull and Springs will probably be one of those teams. But defensively we played hard. We just need to get our rotation just a little bit better. And Livingston had some dribble drives on us tonight. They had some girls really took it to the hole, and we just got to bend our knees. I was disappointed in our half-court defense, and in our full court. Here again we got 23 turnovers out of them, but felt like we should have had more. So, tomorrow night we're going to do the same thing all year long, Gary, and then we've got a matchup zone waiting on us if we need it and some other stuff. But we've been pretty solid with what we're doing, so we're just going to have to adjust whatever the other team's doing to the game a little bit and pick out who we need to guard and watch a little bit closer. The dangerous players on the other team.
You got next week. You got that Sonic Shootout. Always one of the best tournaments in Christmas area in this area.
Well, it is. We've always went. We went over in a period of time and had faced some good competition. We got Father Ryan out of Nashville the first game, and they've always had us play some of the tougher teams in it. And I've got a film on them, and they're very, very fundamental defensively. early and don't make many mistakes. And so they've got some good length. So that'll be a good test for us. We'll get 3 games over there, and hopefully just keep getting better every game. And then Gary, after Christmas, we're going to Harriman Christmas tournament, and we'll get 3 games over there. So going to get a little Christmas shopping in though, and some stuff along the way. The girls and everybody will, but this will give us a big boost to get ready for. We'll get more into our district after Christmas. That'll boost us for that.
Well, Coach, well, thank you for joining us. Great win here tonight, and best of luck as you head to Red Bull tomorrow night.
Okay, thank you a lot, guys.
And that was Coach Lamar Rogers, whose Lady Buffaloes won tonight by a final of 63-40. Let's take a quick timeout. It's time for the old Ben Franklin Ford halftime stats. Fords are cheaper in the country, folks.
Hello, folks. Bruce Babb, GM, Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. It's fall time in Tennessee, and our prices are falling. We have over 10 cars, trucks, and SUVs for under $10,000. We have the all-new 218 F.
We have financing for all customers. Interest rates starting as low as 0%. Are you tired of other dealers telling you no? Come by or give me a call. Let me show you how easy it is to be driving away in your new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. Remember, Fords are cheaper out in the country. That's Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee, 1-877-NEW-FORD.
And here we go, set for the second half to get underway. Clarkrange trails by 1. Both teams have had 8-point leads in this game. But right now, Clarkrange trails by 1 as Carter Hayes hit one at the buzzer for the Livingston Academy Wildcats. And it will be Livingston basketball to start the second half. It'll be for L.A. It's going to be Carter Hayes. It'll also be Jacob Craig, Wade Neely, Cole Smith, and Cody Ray. With the ball is Sells. Sells going to send it back out front to Ray. Ray's going to drive. All the way to rack, lays it up and in. Cody Ray gets the first 2 of the second half, and we're underway. Clarkrange with the basketball. Out front's Monday. Monday with the ball. Monday goes right side. That drives down, gives it off to Stevens. Stevens drives through out to Mikowski. Mikowski for a 3. Yep. Sean Mikowski with a 3 ball. And we got a tie ball game. Back the other way comes Livingston with the basketball down the corner to Sales. Sales going to cross court to Hayes. Hayes fires the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped out by Stevens. And it's on the floor, and Neely is going to be tied up with Monday, and it'll be a jump ball. Stevens tipped it out, hit off Monday's knee, and went right to Neely, and then Monday able to tie it up. Tied up now, 32 apiece, 7:10 left to go here in quarter number 3. Just starting the second half. Girls game, very long game, as we said, 28 free throws total, or 28 fouls called in that game. And surprisingly, though, out of that 28 fouls, not a player fouled out of the game. So that's an unusual one. You don't see that very often. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Where the ball is, Hall. Hall gives it over to Mikowski. Mikowski back up front to Stevens. Stevens going to drive over, kicks it low to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will back it out. Bilbrey gives it over to Monday. Monday off to Stevens. Stevens will stop and pop. Him and out, go good. Rebound Neely. Neely with the board over to Hayes. Hayes long pass up to number 11. Now stolen away. Bilbrey takes it away as they try to get to Cole Smith. Is taken away by Bilbrey. As Ray tried to get it over there. Now off to Hall, and Hall's going to be fouled by Neely. Wade Neely a little bit slow on the step and picks up the personal. 6.5 left to go here in this quarter. They'll lob it in to Hall. Hall shot blocked, though, by Smith. Hall gets it right back, though, and takes it up and sticks it home. Hall stays with it. Wasn't intimidated. Smith got the block, but then he got the second effort. It's now a 2-point lead for Clarkrange. Now with the ball is Craig. Craig gives it over to Ray. Ray goes inside to the big guy, out to Craig. Craig going to drive in, a double team, looks for some help, throws it up, knocked away, but Neely comes up with it. Neely on the baseline, turnaround jumper, no good, and we've got number 11, Ray, over the back. Livingston trying to use that size advantage, picks up the personal. And it will be Clarkrange basketball, as now out goes Smith, back in will come Qualls. Clarkrange with the ball and the 2-point lead, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Across the timeline will come Monday. Monday with the basketball. Is it over to Hall, back to Monday. Monday with the ball, back over to Hall. Off now to Mikowski. McCaskey. Looking to drives through, gives it over to Monday. Monday going to drive in, takes a little short jumper himself, rolls out, falls off. Picked up by Daly out quickly to Hayes, and Hayes will bring it on the run. Hayes going to drive, and Hayes has it stripped, and it's off. I believe it's off. Well, no, they say it's off of McCaskey, but it looked like it went off of Hayes' leg. So they're going to get back to Livingston Academy. They'll throw it in this time to Qualls. Or Craig. Craig for a three, no good. And we're going to have over the back Neely. And there's that size advantage not coming to play because good job by Josh Bilbrey to box out. Josh Bilbrey doing an excellent job inside against the larger Neely on that one. And Neely's got to get some pine time now as Sales will come in. Now, size-wise, Clarkrange may have a little bit of size advantage. As across the timeline will come Monday over to Stevens. Stevens going to drive all the way through. Lays it up and in. Good move by Stevens. Stevens didn't get anybody to switch off on him. And he got the layup, and Clarkrange leads before. In the front court, Qualls. Qualls down now to Sales. Inside to Ray. Ray the turnaround. Good. Cody Ray's got 4 in the quarter, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. Stevens with the ball. Stevens going to drive in, kick it out to Hall. Almost stolen by Sales, but it goes out of bounds back to Clarkrange. Sales almost had to steal. Clarkrange with the ball. Yeah, work it into Monday. Monday back over to Stevens. Stevens will back it up. And now Stevens going to dump it inside to Hall. Hall just take it up over Craig and Steve up there. Clarkrange using its size advantage. Ball comes into Ray, and Ray will bring it up. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Clarkrange with the lead, and Livingston with the ball. Down the quarter goes to Qualls. Qualls with it. Qualls works it back out, and Qualls just almost throws that one away, but Sales able to run it down. Gives it over to Qualls. Down the corner to Hayes. Hayes looking to drive. Now gives it off to Sales. Sales going to fire the three off the mark. Rebound Monday. Monday with the ball. Monday long pass knocked away. Oh, and Hayes got a hand on it. Hall tried to catch it. And Hall let it go. It would remain Clarkrange basketball. That time Hall just needed to let it go. And back now will come Qualls with the basketball. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Qualls with the ball. Tomorrow night we'll be over at Cumberland County for York and Crossville. Cumberland County High School hosting York tomorrow night. With it now, Qualls going for the three. Good. Qualls with the three ball, and it's a 1-point game. Clarkrange quickly up to McCaskey. Over to Monday. Monday. Cross courts it to Hall. Hall with the ball. Hall down inside to Stevens, and Stevens is going to be fouled, but Sales reaching over. Matthew Sales going to pick up foul number 2. Fourth team foul already on Livingston in this quarter. Clarkrange will work it in. They'll throw it into Bilbrey. Bilbrey the little jumper good. Big basket by Josh Bilbrey. He's got 4 on the night. And Bilbrey doing an excellent job inside there getting the basket. And now Ray with the basketball. Ray in the front court. Ray kicks it down to Sales. Sales with the basketball. Sales back out front now to Hayes. Hayes going to drive in, get back over to Craig. Craig will drive in. Now off to Sales, back to Hayes. Hayes going to drive in. Hayes will swing it out to Qualls for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound knocked out and saved by Craig. And Craig's going to be fouled by Bilbrey. Josh going to pick up the personal. That'll be his first of the night. It will be Phillips to check in now for Bilbrey. So Daedrick will check back into the ball game. Daedrick comes in as working in with Sales. Sales going to give down into Ray. Ray puts it up, rims out, no good. Rebound Monday. Here come the Buffaloes. Monday in the front court gives it off to McCaskey. McCaskey inside to Phillips. Phillips with the basketball. Phillips going to kick it back out to Hall. Over down to Stevens. Down inside to Daedrick. Daedrick going to spin, put the little jump hook. Good, he's fouled. Daedrick gets the roll, and he'll go for the natural three, as that's going to be foul number 3 on Jacob Craig. 15 foul on Livingston Academy, as going the line will be Daedrick Phillips to try to complete the and one. Clarkrange leading it by 5. Phillips missed the free throw, though. Rebound by Craig. Craig over quickly to Ray, and Ray in the front court. Ray with the basketball. Ray going to drive all the way in, lays it up good. Cody Ray with another basket. He's got 6 in the quarter. And back comes Clarkrange the other way. Phillips got to get out of the lane now as the ball goes over Mikowski. Mikowski out front now. They'll go inside to Phillips. Phillips a little jump hook, rolls off this time. Rebound pulled by Craig. Craig going to bring it on the run all the way coast to coast. Lays it up and in. Craig for 2, and we got a 1-point ball game and a timeout on the floor. 2:07 left to go here in the third quarter. It is 42-41. Clarkrange.
Speed limit 55. Right turn only. Exit here. With some signs, it's clear what you're supposed to do. But heart attack warning signs aren't always this obvious. They can feel like arm pain, nausea, dizziness, shortness of breath, fatigue. If you experience the warning signs, call 911 and know that at Tenova Healthcare, we're here to help when you need us.
2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and it's a 1-point lead now for Clarkrange. Both these teams push out the leads, and the others come storming back and takes it right back. And right now, Clarkrange has the slimmest of leads as they bring it across the timeline. It will be Monday with the basketball. Monday gives it over to Stevens. Stevens drives in, gives it back out to Monday. Monday will come around the pick, drives up front, fires the 3, wide open, no good. Tipped up by Hall and good. What a play by Nick Hall. That shows the athleticism of this young man as he went up and got that one and just tipped it in. And it's a 3-point lead now for Clarkrange. Qualls with the ball. Qualls will drive, kick it in the corner. Ray to tie. No good. Rebound taken away by Smith. Smith over to Hayes. Hayes with the ball. Hayes going to drive in, give it out to Qualls. Qualls off to Sales. Sales will drive all the way and puts it up, no good. Followed by Smith, no good. Rebound tipped around and coming away with it. Cody Ray will fire up the jumper, no good. Rebound this time tipped out by Sales and it'll be out to Clarkrange. Livingston Academy trying to use that size advantage, but just cannot stick it home, and that's going to bring Nate Hall in. Nate come in the other night, had a big few minutes for Clarkrange. He comes in with $1:15 left to go here in quarter number 3. And up will come Clarkrange with the basketball. 70 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Clarkrange with the ball. Left side will go Monday. Monday will come around the pick of Phillips. Monday against Smith, and we're going to have a hand check on Smith. Monday just a little quicker than Cole. As Cole Smith. Now they're going to call against Phillips away from the ball. So it wasn't, I thought they called that against him. They're going to whistle against Dadrick Phillips, his second. And now it's 62 seconds left to go. Livingston can tie it with a 3. Ball goes over to Ray. Ray down in the corner. They'll send it up, back up to Ray, inside to Smith. And we're going to have, looks like Dadrick going to be called for pushing off.
Number 34, Dadrick Phillips, his team third.
Dadrick picks up his third, team's third. In comes the ball. They'll take it over to Ray. Ray puts it up, no good. Nate Hall comes away at the board, and Sales goes crashing into him. So for Sales, that is foul number 3 on Matthew Sales. Good board work that time by Nate Hall. Clarkrange with the basketball in the front court. Monday will come with it. They've got 40 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Monday will hold it up. Look for something. Give it over to Mikowski. Mikowski with the basketball. Mikowski now moves it. Mikowski now will drive down in, backs out, and we got, they're going to call an offensive foul from this side. The official right there didn't call it, but the one from the far side did. Mikowski called for his third personal. You know, if there's an official right in front of the play and he doesn't call it, don't call it from the other side of the floor. That's all I got to say. With the ball now is Cody Ray. He can, his Livingston Wildcats can tie it up with a 3-ball. Sales going to drive in, put up no good. Rebound Mikowski. So they left Clarkrange plenty of time to get the shot off. Down to 10 seconds. Clarkrange with the basketball. Now Monday going to drive in, dumps it out to Phillips. Phillips lays it up, no good. Rebound Monday, back up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Clarkrange will keep it with 1.7 seconds to go in the quarter. Clarkrange got 1.7 seconds left to go here in this quarter. They'll break out the back of one, and that's going to do it as they'll throw it up at the buzzer. Nowhere close. We're through 3. Into 3, it's Clarkrange 44, Livingston 41.
As a former educator and now your county executive, J. Michael Cross is a proud sponsor of the York and Clarkrange sports programs. His passion for the betterment of Fentress County, his vision and determination are all evident in his life. He has plans to see the people of Fentress County prosper by making wise use of every available resource. And J. Michael Cross has the wisdom to keep his ear tuned to the needs of the people. Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Final frame of this one, and Clarkrange with a 3-point lead as Livingston with the basketball. They'll come back with Qualls, Hayes, Neely, Craig, and Ray. Clarkrange comes back with the same 5 that left the floor. Well, actually, no, they do not. Hall's out, Nate Hall's out, and Bilbrey's back in the ball game. Also, Phillips is out, and Bradley Stevens is back in. Ball goes inside to Neely, and Neely just loses it. Whoa, wait a minute. The official right in front of it calls it one way, and then the other one up the court calls it out of bounds off of Clarkrange. That's twice we've seen that. Let the official right there call it, folks. That's what he's paid for. You're going to pay him, at least make him make the calls. Now Craig drives in, lays it up good. Craig with the basket, and we got a 1-point ball game. Clarkrange in the front court. Mikowski drives through, gives it off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound Neely. Neely off to Qualls, and Qualls going to bring it. Qualls on the run. Qualls coast to coast. No good. Rebound Briley. Stevens. Stevens with the board, and here come the Buffaloes. Stevens going to bring it into front court. Holds it up. Briley with the ball over to Monday. Monday with the ball. Monday. Looking to drive. Monday's going to take it in himself, and he's going to be fouled, and that's either going to go against Neely or Hayes. That one's going to go against Wade Neely. That's his 4, so he's on the brink of extinction. That'll bring back into the game Cole Smith. At the line, Monday's first one's good. Austin hits the front end of it. He's got a nickel on the 9 now. He'll have one more. Second one, no good. Rebound, Cole Smith. Back the other way, Livingston with the basketball. They'll work it down to Qualls, back up to Craig. Inside now to Smith. Smith will take the little short jumper, no good. Rebound, Mikowski. Mikowski with the board, and here come the Buffaloes. Clarkrange with it up front. Briley, Stevens. Stevens going to drive in, and we're going to have a hand check on Cody Ray. Ray picks up his second of the night. It'll be 1-1 now. Briley, Stevens will go to the line. Clarkrange needing to hit their free throws down the stretch here. First one, no good. Missed the front of the 1-1. Rebound is going to be by Cole Smith. Smith with the board, and here comes Livingston the other way with a chance to tie or take the lead. They'll cross-court it over to Qualls. Down inside to Smith. Back out to Ray. Ray's going to drive over to Qualls. Qualls going to drive. Kicks it low to Hayes. Hayes for a lead. Good. Carter Hayes with the 3 ball, and Livingston takes a 1-point lead. Back the other way. Hall with the basketball over to Monday. Into Briley Stevens. Briley going to take it all the way and puts it up. What a shot by Briley Stevens. The Magic Man does it again, gives the Buffaloes a 1-point lead. Tough shot. You got to see that, folks, on video replay. That was a heck of a play. Now the ball goes over to Hayes. Hayes going to kick it down the corner to Qualls. Qualls back out front now to Ray. Ray off to Hayes. Hayes wide open for a 3. You can't do that. Carter Hayes makes you pays. And that's going to give a 2-point lead to Livingston. Back the other way. Monday all the way coast to coast. Puts it up, no good. And we're going to have a foul on Bilbrey. Josh Bilbrey picks up the personal. And that'll walk Cole Sales. Well, actually, will not be a shooting situation. That is only the fifth foul on Livingston or on Clarkrange. We got a timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor. 5:33 to go here in the ball game. It's 49-47. LA.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Well, as we get back to action, Livingston now with a 2-point lead. As Clarkrange saw Livingston come out and outscore them in this quarter. It was, 41-44. They've outscored Clarkrange 8-3 here in this quarter. And now Livingston with the basketball. They'll walk it across the timeline. It's Hayes going to lob it in to Smith. Smith with the ball. Smith taking it up over Briley. Stevens can't get it go. Rebound Monday. Monday long pass out to Hall. Hall's going to take it up and go off the glass and good. Nick Hall with 2 more. He's got 20 on the night, and the Buffaloes tied up. Back the other way, Ray. Ray with the ball. Cross courts it over to Craig. Craig down to Hayes, and Hayes going to drive all the way in. Kicks it out to Qualls. Qualls will fire the three. That one's off. The rebound going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. I said it's off of Briley Stevens. He tried to tip it out. It looked like it went off Ray, but they're going to give it to Livingston. They'll lob it in. There's Ray on the alley-oop. No good. Rebound taken away by Hall. Hall gives it over to Stevens, and Clarkrange with a chance to take the lead. With the ball, Stevens. Stevens got it past his man. Takes there and gives it over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey out to Mikowski for a wide-open three. Good. Sean Mikowski burns them for the three ball, and the Buffaloes go up by 3. Back the other way, Qualls with the ball. Gives it over now to Craig. Back to Qualls. He'll drive, put it up, and it's going to be blocked, and Hall's going to pick up the foul. That'll be the first on the night for Nick Hall, and that will send Qualls to the line. Qualls going to have a pair of them, and that's a 16 foul on the Buffaloes. 4.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Free throw, good. That one just died and fell through. That was done by the shooter's hop on that one. It just died on the back of the rim and didn't trickle through. Qualls second one, no good. Rebound Briley Stevens. Clarkrange keeps a 2-point lead now with the ball. Stevens going to drive all the way and give it out to Monday. Monday for a wide open three, no good. Rebound Sells. Sells going to long ball it. We're going to have a foul before then. As Hayes was going to have the layup on the other end, we're going to have a foul on Clarkrange's Nick Hall. That'll send Smith to the line. Smith can tie it with the 2 free throws here.
Cole Smith at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Actually, Cole Smith will have a 1 and 1 here. We'll see what he does with the first one. It's good. He can tie it with this one. Cole going to step back to the line. Cole Smith, I should say, second one, good as well. He ties the game. We're tied at 52 apiece. Clarkrange with the basketball. Bringing it up will be Monday. Austin with the basketball. Guarded by Ray. Works it over to the right side. Brand picks up his dribble, gives it out to Mikowski. Mikowski back to Monday. Monday backs it out. Clarkrange will reset it. Monday with the basketball. Monday working it out front. Monday drives down, gives it out to Mikowski. Mikowski going to drive. He tries to get it up, and he's going to have it knocked out of bounds by Hayes. Clarkrange will keep it on their own end. Less than 4 minutes to go in regulation. Tied at 52 apiece. Ball comes into Hall. Hall over to McCaskey. McCaskey back up front now to Stevens. Stevens with the basketball. Stevens going to drive in against Qualls. Kick it out to Hall. Hall looks three, now won't take it. Now will drive around. Hall gets through. Kicked it over. Good catch by McCaskey. Gives it off to Monday. Monday with the ball. Drives through. Puts up the lane. Good. Monday with a big basket. And the Buffaloes now go back up by 2. 3.5 to go in this one. Ball goes over to Craig. Craig with the ball, drives in, gives it out to Ray. Ray going to work it down to Qualls. Back up front to Craig. Over to Hayes. Hayes shot blocked. Has a good job, but tipped out. Great play by Ray, putting it up, and no good by Qualls. But we're going to have a foul on Clarkrange. And that one. That's going to go against McCaskey, and that's his 4th. So Sean on the brink of extinction in this one. At the line will be Qualls. Blake Qualls can tie this ball game back up. 54-52. Clarkrange by 2. 3:13 to go here in the quarter. And he'll get a pair of them here. He's 1 of 2 on the night. Now 2 of 3. Clarkrange can't lose the lead, or can't be tied as Neely comes in. Sales will come out. Neely went out with 4 fouls earlier. If I'm Clarkrange, I might take it right at him to try to get that 5th foul. And the second free throw, it's no good as well. Briley Stevens cleans the board. Clarkrange with a 2-point lead in the ball, 3 minutes to play. Driving down is Stevens, and he tries to cross-court it, but it's knocked out of bounds by Craig. Try to get it to Bilbrey. It'll remain Clarkrange basketball in the corner. Clarkrange will work it in. Up by 2, 3:06 left to go. Monday lobs it out front to McCaskey. McCaskey gives it over to Stevens. 3 minutes exactly left to go in the ball game, and Clarkrange will back it out, and here we'll go. Stevens with the basketball. Stevens going to come around the pick. Stevens drives in, gives it off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back up front now to Hall. Hall off to Bilbrey. Or I should say off to Stevens. Riley drives in, gives it off to Hall. Hall lays it up and in. Good play. Stevens to Hall, and Nick Hall's got 22 on the night. And the Buffaloes have a 4-point lead. 2.5 minutes to play. Hayes works it over to Craig. Craig going to drive. Craig shot, no good. Rebound tipped around and still on the floor, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Clarkrange basketball. As Hall and Neely went after it, it goes off Neely out of bounds, and Clarkrange gets it back with a 4-point lead. Some full court heat now coming from Livingston Academy. As Clarkrange will work it up. Monday with the basketball, long pass up to Hall. Hall is back it out. Hall gives it over to Stevens. Stevens with the ball. Stevens working up front, guarded by Hayes. Stevens going to drive in, stops, holds it up, gives it back out to Monday. 2 minutes to go in the ball game, out to McCaskey. McCaskey going to drive. McCaskey going to lay it up. Oh, offensive foul. Oh, that was a terrible call. Oh. He was standing underneath the basket. McCaskey actually laid the ball up and then ran into him. That was a terrible call. McCaskey's going to foul out of the ball game, but that was a terrible call on that one. You don't like to see a call like that this late in the ball game, but that was a terrible call. And that was just a miss on that one, folks. Clarkrange still with a 4-point lead, less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Out front is Ray. Ray with the ball. Ray's going to drive in, give it out to Sales. Off to Neely. Neely back over to Craig. Craig will drive in and throw it away. Not sure who Craig was throwing that one to. But I think Hannah Garrett was closest to that one. He hit her wide open. Buck 45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Clarkrange with the basketball. It will be Monday to work it up. Monday going to work it in the front court. Monday with the ball, drives down, holds it up. You got Dadrick Phillips checked in for McCaskey, who fouled out. And Sean on the night ended up with 11. And now we got a foul, I believe, on Ray. We do. That's going to go against Cody Ray. That'll be his third. Now Clarkrange needs to knock down their free throws. Monday at the line is going to have a 1-and-1. That's 19 fouls. First one good. He'll have one more. And give Clarkrange a 6-point lead with this one. Second one rolls, comes off the rim, rebound. We're going to have a foul on Clarkrange. And they're going to whistle that against Dadrick Phillips. That's Dadrick's fourth. That walks us to the other end. So Neely going to go to the line. Neely can cut this back to a one-possession ball game with both of them. First one, no good. Back of the iron. He'll have one more. Clarkrange needing to get that rebound. Phillips with those 4 personal fouls now. Second one rolls out, no good. Rebound, Briley Stevens. Clarkrange with a 5-point lead, 90 seconds to play. Long pass up to Hall. Hall with the basketball. Hall has it knocked away, but picked up by Briley Stevens. And then we're going to have a foul on Hayes. I didn't think we were going to call that one for a moment. It went to the ball, and Hayes gets called for the personal, and Briley Stevens going to go to the line with 82 ticks left to go in the game. Briley will have a pair of them here as both teams in the double bonus now. First one, good. Takes a big hop and falls in. Qualls comes in for Neely now. 82 seconds left to go in the game. Clarkrange up 58-52, looking for a 3-possession lead with this one. And they don't get it, though, but there's Dadrick Phillips with a big board. Dadrick with the rebound. Gets it out to Hall. Hall over to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Monday going to drive in. Kicks it over to Hall. Hall in the corner. Down to 70 seconds. And now back to Monday. Monday being chased. And now Craig. Craig not getting the call there. I think he won the foul there. Didn't get the call. As Monday with the basketball out front. Monday going to drive in. Give it off to Hall. Hall and now Riley with Clarkrange going to get the call as Monday gets the basketball. Going to get Sales for the call. Be 4 on Sales, and Clarkrange getting banged pretty heavy down there. No calls on those. Clarkrange up by 6. They need to get at least one of these. First one rolls and drops. It's a 7-point ball game. That makes it a 3-possession game with 53 seconds to play. And now it's an 8-point ball game. Clarkrange by 8. Livingston with the basketball. Clarkrange trying to sweep Livingston here tonight. Driving's Ray. Over to Hayes. Hayes going to drive in out to Craig. Craig off to Qualls. Qualls to Hayes. Hayes for 3. Good. We got a timeout called by Livingston. Carter Hayes another big 3. And we'll take a timeout with them as it's the Clarkrange 60. Livingston 55.
Keeping your comfort in mind. Call 879-5909. Condition Heating and Cooling.
With great power comes a great electric bill. Upgrade to a new top-of-the-line American Standard heating and air conditioning system today to start saving in comfort and peace of mind this winter. Ask about our hassle-free financing options. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free quote today.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
40 seconds left to go in this one. Clarkrange by 5 with the basketball. The Buffaloes need to get the ball in and hit their free throws down the stretch. Livingston's Carter Hayes made a big 3 a moment ago. Ball comes into Monday. Monday with the basketball. Monday going to work it up. Austin with the ball. Austin going to push it up, gives it down to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the basketball over quickly to Stevens. Stevens with the ball. Stevens going to drive in, and we're going to have a foul on Sales, and I believe that'll do it for Matthew Sales, as that's going to be 5 on him, and he's going to finish the night with a deuce on the night. So he fouls out. Craig and Qualls will come in. Neely will come out. And fouling out was Sales. Sales fouls out with 2 points on the night. At the line, Briley Stevens needs to make these 2. First one, good. It's a 6-point game, still a 2-possession game, though. This will make it a 3-possession ball game. And the second one, no good, though. Rebound by Ray. Ray's going to bring it on the run. Cody Ray throws it, picked off by Hall. Hall with a big steal, and here comes Clarkrange the other way. And now Ray's going to foul Hall, or foul Monday, and Monday's going to go to the line. 19.7 seconds to go. Big play by Hall a moment ago. And now Monday will come up and get 2 shots here. That'll be the 4th on Ray. Clarkrange's going to be at Red Bull and Springs tomorrow night. Free throw rolls and drops. Monday makes this a 62-55 7-point lead. Looking for 8. Got 8. Clarkrange hitting the free throws down the stretch. As back comes Ray the other way. Ray with the ball. Drives down, looks for some help, gets it out to Hayes. Hayes with it. 13 seconds. Hayes goes down, but now gets back up. Kicks it down the corner to Qualls for a 3. Air ball. Rebound, Daedric Phillips. Daedric going to kick it out to Hall. Hall's going to drive down and hold it up. We thought Hall might go for the jam, but Clarkrange's going to win it. Good job by the Buffaloes. Clarkrange wins it 63-55. They sweep Livingston Academy here at Livingston tonight. We'll take a timeout and we'll be back in a few minutes to go over the Progressive postgame show.
Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you'll usually find our members right there doing all they can to help. From sponsoring the kids' ball teams to serving barbecue at a community picnic, they're always there. Thanks for all you do. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union, a better way to bank. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at ucfcu.org.
It's me, Cherie Sells here, and I want you to stop driving a car that turns your stomach. So chuck it during my leftover exchange sale, and you could get up to $5,000 more than it's worth. Plus, don't let bad credit leave you napping on the couch. If you're snoozing, you're losing. My For the People credit approval process is a feast of approvals. I'm Cherie Sells, your dealer for the people. Feast your eyes on all the cars at kcchevy.com. We're the dealership in the cow pasture. Hurry, this deal's done on November 30th.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Vehicle purchase price affects actual trade allowance.
At MetaThrift, we want to be your hometown pharmacy. We invite you to experience the difference an independently owned and operated pharmacy can make by transferring your prescriptions to us. Our entire staff will provide your family with exceptional care for all of your healthcare needs, and you'll enjoy short.
Well, Clarkrange sweeps Livingston here at Livingston Academy. Now the boys winning the nightcap 63-55. Welcome to the Progressive postgame show as we get set for some, we'll take a look at how this game went. We'll take a look at some action that's coming up, what we've got tomorrow night. We've got a lot of things coming up here on the Progressive postgame show. We'll get a chance to talk with Coach Rodney Powell as well, hopefully here in just a few minutes. But we're still, well, coming up now, we got Coach Rodney Powell. So let's take a quick time out for a word from Progressive Savings Bank, and then we'll be back with Coach Powell.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Well, back here with Coach Rodney Powell. And, Coach, big win for your boys. It was a game of seesaw game early. Everybody seemed to make runs, and your guys made the run that counted, the one that won.
Well, you know, Livingston has always given us trouble. They've, they're usually a little bit bigger and stronger than us, and they play very aggressive, and that's a team over the years. So I was very tickled that we was able to handle that pressure and handle that physicality play. And like you said, it was a game of runs. You know, each team went on a little 6 or 8 point run there that kind of kept it going back and forth. And there in the second quarter, I thought we started playing good, got up I think 10 almost, and then we let them slip back, and they took a 1 point lead at halftime, and then we came out and took about a 4 or 5 point lead. Then they came back and took the lead again, and we was able to hang on. The team that we've got, if we can get the lead, the later, obviously we can get the lead. We can usually spread the floor
go out and we got dribble penetration, and we got free throw shooters, and so it's going to be awful hard on teams. We'll make it hard on teams to try to come back on us, but we got to get that lead first, and the guys did a great job. Then we went to what we call rows and just spread them out, and took a lot of time off the clock. And of course, they were very physical. A lot of times referees are going to let teams decide their fate right there, and so they're not going to call every little bump or every little push or slap or whatever, and you got to be able to take it. And we did a great job of that.
Coach, it seemed like Livingston tried to utilize that size advantage they had. They went in a lot to Neely and to Sales, but your guys able to box out, did a great job boxing out, and pretty much handled them on the boards.
Yeah, of course, that's what most teams are going to do to us. And Neely, of course, he's been in football most of the fall, and he's trying to get back in basketball shape, I'm sure. But he was a little rusty. But he's a nice little left-handed post player, strong, athletic, can jump well, finishes well, and so they try to pound it inside to him. They also Tim Smith's boy is a great post player as well. And so again, it looked like they were trying to go inside to him, and then when we got help, they were able to find the three-point shooters and then knock down some threes, and so they kept us spaced, and they kept us trying to go from one extreme to the other extreme, and that puts a big strain on your defense. And we, for the most part, we handled it. We gave up some stuff that we wished we wouldn't have, but for the most part, we handled it and played really good.
Coach, you got no time to rest. Got to jump back into it tomorrow night. A trip to Red Bowling Springs. Red Bowling playing pretty good.
Yeah, Red Bowling, started out, probably 8-0, 9-1 or something like that, and but they've got a nice little ball team. They've got a transfer, big kid. I don't know exactly how tall he is, 6'6", 6'7", something like that, from Macon County, and I reckon he's the real deal. So we got to be concerned with him, just like tonight. The concern, not letting him have any easy touches, and then when you front him, they're going to look to skip over the top, throw a lob pass to him over the top. So we got to get help side, and then we got to get out to the three-point shooters on the backside, and so it's going to be a big challenge for us tomorrow night. But that tomorrow is obviously right now a big game right now. Red Bowling was picked below us in the district preseason, and we got to make sure that we take care of business there. And they've got a nice team, and they've got several wins, so we've got to be ready to play.
Next week you got that Sonic shootout. You're going to be against some really good teams in that one.
Yeah, I think we start out with Ray County, which is a AAA team, in Cookville's district, and from what I've seen, I've not really seen anything on them yet, but the scores I've seen, they've beaten some good teams, and they've got a little decent club this year, and so obviously we're going to have to be ready, and we're looking forward to next week. Obviously after tomorrow night, we want to take care of business tomorrow night, but next week, sometimes in tournaments you get in there and you play well, and they can be a lot of fun, and we're trying to get on that court at White County because that's where our district and region tournaments are going to be, so hopefully that'll give us a little experience down there, and maybe get us a little bit more comfortable with the surroundings and things like that.
Well, Coach, well, thank you for joining us here tonight. Congratulations on a big win. Last couple, you're on a roll right now.
They keep it that way.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us, and we will see you after the holiday break.
All right, thanks a lot, Gary.
And that was Coach Rodney Powell. We're going to take a time out, and then we'll be back to take a look at our final stats and wrap this one up. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here with Livingston Academy, where Clarkrange sweeps Livingston tonight. The girls winning 63-40 behind 24 points from Cassie Mundy, 17 for Gracie Bush, 12 for Charity Crabtree, 9 for Hannah Garrett, 2 for Kaylee Mundy, and 3 for Reese Stover. Livingston Academy was paced by Leah Parker with 10, as Clarkrange wins it 63-40. Now in the boys' game, it was Clarkrange 63-55, scoring for the Buffaloes. Nick Hall 22, 12 for Austin Monday, 11 for Sean Mikowski, 8 in the game for Briley Stevens, 6 for Josh Bilbrey, 4 in the game for Daedric Phillips. Livingston was led by Carter Hayes with 15 points. Clarkrange wins it 63-55, a big win for the Buffaloes as Clarkrange will head to Red Bull and Springs tomorrow night. Now, we will be headed toward Crossville tomorrow night. It's York and Cumberland County. That one tips off at 6 o'clock. We'll have a live play-by-play of that. Until then, for 15104 Sports, I'm Gary Clark. We'll see you at the game.